My mic's not even in my face. Hello? Still not ready. Gotta send me snacks. I think some of them are like, what the fuck? Pinata? Is Pinata even? I accidentally muted by accident. I was saying, one of the packages of snacks he sent me, it's, open. Also, y'all, I have Final Fantasy 14 open in the side here. If you see me get laggy, it's because I had to be active a little bit. Why am I seeing an ad? I don't know. I was just in Joel's stream and he said the same thing. That Twitch is being weird right now. Anyway, Pinata, did you know one of the snacks you sent me was open? It was like the little lemon, like the little lemon cookies. Lemon biscuits. Ugh. How long was your queue today, Gabe? Anyway, good evening, everybody. Normally I would not have today off, but if they gave me anything when I went to the foot doctor, just the normal clinic yesterday. They were like, when do you want to go back? I was like, why are you asking me when I want to go back? Y'all can't do anything for me. And anyway, so I was like, just give me another day off, whatever. I'll go back on Saturday. It took you an hour and a half. Wow. Anyway, it's been a while. I think literally we were playing, what, Pokemon for a week? And then I didn't even beat the game, and I got... I didn't even beat Pokemon. I was just like, eh, we'll farm Palkia now. For some reason. I don't know why I decided that. It was open! And in fact, it says there's supposed to be, I think, 8 packages. Oh, I dropped one of the wafers. There's only 4. No, there's 5. There's 5 of them in here. Did you eat them? Honestly, there's just like a bunch of snacks in here that are just like, obviously open. So I don't know if you ate some, or what. Oh! Is this the closest thing to a Amiibo you've found? I didn't quite look in here. It's all sweet stuff. Takoyaki Amiibo, but they're in ball form. Wait, no, they're rings. What? Wait, are they what the fuck? You sent me I wasn't expecting to open the box and everything was gonna be open inside. You're gonna be linking while you make din-din? Okay. That's fine. What is this one? You just sent me a bunch of strawberry and pink stuff. Milky-ta. Milky-ta. Sounds like Okita, but with milk. Candy can cause choking. And then there's some stuff that's just straight up doesn't make sense. Like, I think this is maybe a rice cracker of some sort. It doesn't say, it just says an exclusive collaboration with Takanaka Seika. Okay. Milk Okita. And you also sent me some matcha, I guess like water additive or milk. Oh, this one just says water. Like with my latte. Cappuccino. Matcha. I actually don't like matcha. It's really bitter to me. You are early. We have literally you can see me on the title screen here. I'm just kind of going over what Pinata sent me. Also, Pinata, what is this? These papers. Did you get like a much you talking about? Did you get like a like one of those funny snack boxes or something? Oh, it has all the snacks in here. Oh. I think that's what Pinata did. It was? Oh, okay, okay. It definitely was then. I thought it was a coincidence. Or not a coincidence. I thought you intentionally got me the takoyaki umaibo. But it was a part of this box. And it tells you what it is though. So that one I couldn't figure out. Hold on. Oh, they are rice crackers. Okay. Is everything in here? Oh, it's not even umaibo because it's not the stick. It's umaiwa. Mostly, I'm just saying because I see this manju and I'm like, that looks good. I don't know if I saw it in the box though. Hi, Ninjash. That's funny though, it's okay. I'm not gonna complain. I got yummy snacks. This game looking kind of traditional. Does it take place in the past? Yeah, it takes place in like the early 1900s. Or very late 1980s. 1880s. What the fuck? Yeah, 1880s. Early 1900s. How is it in Walker Final Dots? I don't want to say anything because we're not playing it anymore. That would be spoilers. I did say yesterday, though, that after beating it, I think Endwalker went from being 3rd favorite to 2nd favorite during Meiji Restoration. I think it's after the Meiji Restoration. I believe it is right after. To be honest. Oh, that's where the matcha cappuccino thing came from. I also... I can't tell because they're in separate packaging without anything written on them. But the little pink packages, are those the Hello Panda? I haven't opened them yet. I haven't opened any of this stuff yet. It moved. It did move. It unfortunately suffers from being a very, very slow start. And that was my issue. Okay. So... when we last continued, or when we last played, I think Susato has to go back home to Japan because her dad is sick. And I really can't remember anybody else's names. Francois, the little girl with the hat, the one that steals. That's not her name. I think she finally decided to allow us to defend her in court. Hana, if you wait a day, it'll have been a month since I played. A month since I played this game? Really? Gina. Yes. Gina. And there was some other guy that I assume is McGilded's son, but it could be McGilded's partner in crime. Who knows? Hi, other Hana. I'm not the other Hana. Wait. Tsuki, when did you... Your name's not even Hana. Wouldn't it just be Tsuki of the flower? I'm actually Hana. Look at the save date. Oh, sheesh, sheesh. It reminds me. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. No, I'll do it later. Actually, Hana, we're doing that again. Oh, no, not the actual. Wasn't the actual stuff to go with giraffe? So I think we were actually really close to just starting the actual court fight. Sheesh! I've never even done that right. Oh, we literally ended. Okay. I guess we literally ended at the start of a chapter. Can y'all hear the beep, beep, beep? Okay. When I awoke the following morning, Susato-san was already gone. Outside the window, the rain came down in sheets. And so began an even longer day than the last. One that I would remember for the rest of my days. Oh boy. Also, I'm using... Oh, we literally started. I think I decided to stop there. I think the last time I played, I got a worrying phone call from my mother. I think that was literally when I stopped. Also, I'm using the little controller that Sis sent me, and I feel bad because apparently Sis just lost his job. We can't make fun of Sis anymore. We gotta give it a break. Hopefully he can find someplace new. The fun part was when I found another streamer literally called Suki no Hana. Oh. Is that why you're 373? A 373rd Suki no Hana? Is that name from something? Or is that just a coincidence? Suki is fuck if I know. Oh, I was thinking Yuki. I was like, it's snow. No, it's not. Fucking Yuki is snow. Yeah, poor Sis. Rip. Okay. I guess it's there she is. Francois in all her glory. Good morning, Gina. Oh, I guess she's still a little apprehensive. She doesn't quite know if she can trust adults yet. That's why she didn't want us to defend her. Son of a crap ball, I can't get back into 14. Oh no, what happened? Did you get disconnected? I'm determined to prove your innocence today. I'm sure we can do it. So where's your friend then? Oh, she's probably thinking of Susato. I could have sworn Susato said she's going home. Or maybe she's thinking of, Maribel. I forget her name. Takane no Hana. No, we're not talking about Takane though. It's literally Suki no Hana. Gabe. Silly. I went to pick up my wife at 3:45. I feel like you could have stayed logged on. I feel like it. Wait, 3:45 siesta? Anyway. Idolmaster flashback, sorry. You know, her in the fancy dress. Oh no, what? Susato. She said she was going home in front of you. Well, however you say it, I don't know. Ah, Miss Susato had to leave early this morning. She was already gone by the time I woke up. Oh wait, I think y'all have seen my controller. I shared it with my little Esper plushie. I couldn't find anything of it. Oh, okay. Oh, you're in the same time zone? Oof. Oof. You alright with that, are you? Forget about me if you like. Go and see her off. It's fine. It's not as though Miss Susato and I won't meet again. One day. Even so. But you, Gina. You only get one chance. This trial today is all we have. What was her name? You live in Texas too. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Winsler. What the fuck is her name? The small girl, the 10-year-old. Wilson. But what's her other name? Good morning, you two. It's Windigs. I forget his name. What's the cat's name? I can't remember anything's name. Oh, Iris, yeah. I mean, she's right here. Windigs. I'm gonna call him Windigs. How are you you feeling, Jenny? Did you manage to sleep? Wagga hi! Look, you meow. You can't bring the cat into the courthouse. They won't let you. I love him, Windings. Iris, what are you doing here? Meow. What do you mean? When a friend is in need, we show our support. Isn't that right, Waggy? Ooh, ah. No. Uh-oh. Ah, Waggy! Great way to show your support, kitty. Let him have a nose around. What I'm gonna do. Oh, that reminds me. I bought a paper on the way here. Windings! That emote's so fucking funny. I love it. It's just so dramatic. Now, would you like the good news or the bad news? Oh god, I need to stop flailing around just in case I turn off my damn power supply again. What do you say, Bruno? Jenny? Oh, well, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first. Nah, always take the always take the good news first. You might not live to hear the bad. Oh. Yes, that question always gives away people's personalities. Let's not go there. Alright then, I'll give you the bad news first. The bad news, you're gonna die. The good news, it's in, like, right now, and you won't feel it. What? Just flail harder. A record amount of rain has fallen this morning and carriages all over the capital are struggling to move. Huh? The bad news was a weather report? So I hope that Susie made her train to Dover and that the train isn't delayed on its way to the port. Gosh, yes. Alright then, so what's the good news? Oh my god, dyslexic, the fuck? Well, the rain is forecast to subside this afternoon. So even if the train is delayed, it should be able to make up the time later. Well, that is the good news, isn't it? Are you saying that we should hurry up our court case so that we can go see Susato off? I couldn't give a monkeys, really. If only all good news canceled out the bad. And look, this trial has made the headlines too. Pawnbroker perishes and pig-purse plunder. See? How do you like that? Well, let them say what they want. See if I care. I can't because you're covering your face. You feel like that's a foreshadowing? It's definitely related to Susato, probably. Don't worry, Runa will soon show everyone that the headline is nonsense. I will? And then in tomorrow's papers, the headlines will be Discharged Diver is Dauntless Do-Gooder. Isn't that right, Runo? Oh, yes, let's hope so. Of course they will. I have absolute faith in you. How was that? I was trying to sound like Susie. Did it work? Did it? It's like she was still here. It's like I could still hear her voice. Is this relevant? Oh boy. What an interesting thing to obtain. Okay. Good luck then, Runo. I'll do what I can. Huh? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Shall we? Shall we? Hamburger perishes in Pigper's plunder. How awful for Ginny, I mean. He's dead. Iris. Why does her face look weird here? Have I just never looked at her face before? Oh, maybe it's just because it's a drawn image. And tomorrow's headline will be Discharged Divers, Dauntless Do-Gooder, right? Yes, something like that. If possible, I'd like to go even bigger. Yeah, I didn't think so. Bigger? How? Proud pickpocket protects planet post-trial. Perhaps? Protects planet? Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow now. It's going to be so great. How do can I rotate? Oh. Why did I make that so difficult? There's a sensational story lower down the front page as well. Ministry mole. Classified secrets may have leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. For 10-year-old, Iris certainly has her finger on the pulse of the world news. It's about secret communications between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently they're being intercepted by hostile nations. Communications are being intercepted? How would someone be doing that? That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far. Are you looking for a new career, Bruno? No, of course not. I wonder, perhaps this is what Lord Strongheart was talking about yesterday. Yes, it could be, and I could explain why he has Gregsy running from pillar to post at the moment. Greg. Okay, now, what? Okay. Interesting. Anyway, obviously I don't know what the law like Susie, wait, I don't know the law like Susie does. Okay, what the fuck? But still, I was getting stuck on that. I'll be by your side the whole time, giving you moral support and encouragement. I'm not sure that big thing is as comforting as you think it is, to be honest, but thank you, Iris. That's very kind of you. Oh yeah, Iris. Yes, Jenny? Well, I was wondering is all about Sholmes. Did they fix him up all right? No, he's died. Yes, the operation was a great success. But Hurley still hasn't come around yet. That's a false. We saw a cutscene with him in it, and I can't remember. He was talking to somebody. I can't remember who. Eh? I've asked a friend of mine at Scotland Yard to send a telegram as soon as he wakes up. I'm sure Gregson will let us know the moment there's news. It was with Susato? Oh, that's right, that's right. Oh, right. No, Susato-san had no Mr. Sholmes. It's all down to me today to prove that Gina is innocent of this crime. I got it, I don't need her help. Miss Gina Lestrade, counsel for the defense. The trial is about to begin. Please make your way into the courtroom. It's time then. Yes, let's go, Gina. Iris. I'm gonna try this little cookie. Cookie. Oh, it's like actually, I thought it was just a waffle shape, but it's not. It's actually got stuff sandwiched between. I'm scared because it's broken and that. Oh, okay, I'm good. I'll take a bite. It's really sweet. Let's say I'm munchie emo. Oh wait, I realized something. Too late. I don't know if my notifications are still gonna pop up or not. Hi, Lan. Lead the road, Runo. Or lead the way. Or Gina. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I can tell she's worried and scared. I have to believe in her from start to finish that the weapon... That's the weapon that will secure our victory here. Oh. Kazuma! If I learned anything from my great friend, it's that. I straight up... Y'all ever watch or read or, you know, experience a scenario in which a character dies, but you don't think they're actually dead, you think they're gonna come back somehow? And they don't, but by that point, you've missed your chance to actually grieve about the character. Because you never thought they were dead. That happened with me and, Gurren Lagann when I watched it the first time. I was like, ah, they're fine. Wait. Or it's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's like the whole series. And I never realized. It never corrected itself. Pretty sure there's only one season of JoJo which every character doesn't die, and it's the good season. the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. This trial shall determine the guilt or innocence of Miss Gina Lestrade. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. The prosecution is ready. He doesn't even say, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Lord Van Zeeks, my lord. Remind me how many years ago it was that you withdrew from the public prosecution service. Wasn't it 5? It was some 5 years ago, my lord. Yes, and then 2 months ago you resurfaced somewhat unexpectedly, and here you are again. Are there some circumstances of which the court should be aware that have led to this erratic behavior? None. Yes, Your Honor. It's called minding your beeswax. In what one might describe as your former life 5 years past, you dealt exclusively in matters concerned with the highest echelons of society and government. What is this prediction? Really? Yet today you chose to try a simple case of burglary and murder. Moido. What is a Final Fantasy and why did it last eons in all seriousness? I'm glad to see Ace Attorney again. I know, right? Presser. I miss Final Fantasy though. I want more! I want more story! I confess I find it more than a little befuddling, Counsel. I was married. There are 2 types of person I cannot abide. Firstly, those wealthy scoundrels who hide behind a mask of philanthropy to cheat the public at large. He means Mr. McGilded, who you defended against the Reaper 2 months ago. Yes, I just about managed to work that out, thank you. Evan! I want more story too, but I'm stuck in queue. I'm sorry! How long are you? What's the queue like right now? Good luck, y'all. I kind of want to re-experience the very end again. Just on my own, without stream. And no memory. I can't even get to the queue, so I gave up. Did you try the whole going to the data center instead of just clicking start or whatever? You just got to the 5th map. Well, boy, won't that be fun. The 5th one, huh? It's, well, by the time we got to the 4th map, I'm looking at the ether currents, the map, and I was like, how the fuck is there 2 more areas? I was like, it doesn't seem possible. I feel like so much has happened already, and there's still 2 more maps. Why not go watch some other VTubers who are streaming it and watch them go through it now? I feel the experience isn't the same because it's not you. It's not your character. I'm sorry, Professor. Have you tried the world, what do you call it? Yeah, the world transfer thing that they have. There's an option that allows you to do a world transfer and it takes you to the, before, like, as you try and log in. Oh, but you can't get to the character screen. If you can keep trying it, try the world login. Unfortunately, that way, that's why you don't care, because it's not yours. That's not quite what I mean. It's still a spoiler. The memory is still there. It hits different when you know, gonna try world select. Yeah. Magnus McGilded, if I'd known what a monster he was, I never would have defended him. That being said, I think Adamantoise and Siren are the least populated, but there's still a pretty big amount, so... Thankfully, Mateus does not have that bad of login keys. I'm not logged in at the prime time. Yeah, all you have to do is just log in, like really early. I logged in at 11 today, I think. Okay, and secondly, even more loathsome. Those Willy scoundrels. Willy or Wiley? Wiley? Scoundrels who masquerade as allies only to effect total betrayal in the final hour. In other words, the confidence tricksters from those tiny islands in the far... I'm sorry, hello? This man more racist than I thought. The fuck? The Nipponese, hello? What? Did he really just say that? He means you, Runo. Now, Runo, yeah, I got that. I actually managed to work that out too. Thank you, Iris. Total betrayal? What are you talking about? Oh, he's probably referring to the fucking paper today. That's a hard look of hatred in Lord Van Zeek's eyes. Was that directed solely at me, or was he talking about all Japanese people? Huh. Maybe the... Accidentally muted again. I was logged in, but I got a direct X error message around and G-Shade trying to get a really good screenshot. No! Oof. Got it at 9. It was a queue of 47. 47 at 9? I think I was only in like a queue of 20-something at 11. An alarmingly scathing explanation, Lord Van Zeeks. Still, the judiciary welcomes, is that the word? The return of the so-called Reaper the Bailey, feared by all London's malefactors. Your lordship is too kind. Now, jurors, the 6 of you have been selected at random to represent the will of the people in this trial. What? Is that the fucking old man in the coat from before? Wait a minute, that's the guy from the ship at the far right. Wait, no, that's not the guy from the ship. That's the fucking actual Russian guy from the fucking newspaper that was on the ship. Didn't he do something bad? Didn't he do something very bad? Like, I don't even remember what it was. What the fuck did he do? Did he kill somebody? What is this jury? How come the maid lady's back? Wasn't this old lady here before too? She had a typewriter before. What the fuck is this? Are you ready to hear the evidence placed before you and determine the guilt or innocence of the defendant? Former lieutenant in the British Army here. Why did I make him start like that? Don't you know, chaps like me were born ready. Clean crockery, clean cutlery, and a clean conscience. His lordship's motto is very appropriate here, I think. Is this a rigged trial? What the? Why is he cross-eyed? Everything will be stereoscopic in the future. Absolutely everything, and I'm ready for it. I don't understand it. I can't have left it in there. It's not possible, but could I have? Now she's doing Morse code. Instead of having a typewriter before, now she's doing Morse? Can anybody translate Morse? I want to know what's being said here. I don't know what I thought she had before, but... He left a scalpel, and that's how Blackjack starts. He left a scalpel on the patient. Women indispensable in society. Stop. Female-centric future awaits. Stop. Can I do a fake Russian accent? I don't know. Good day. Probably not. I am visiting London. Oh, I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. He's gonna blow up the Crystal Tower. Is something wrong, Runo? Oh, not exactly. It's just... I'm fairly sure I recognize these jurors. I don't... Almost all of them, in fact. The little mouse was looking at the book, too. Oh, it's just 3 letters. Maybe she's saying SOS. It's just SOS. Really? Funny coincidence like that do happen from time to time, don't they? I feel like it's a little more coincidence. I feel like every trial we've had some familiar faces from the previous trial. Don't give up hope, oh fuck. Professor, just keep trying. The juror looks like juror 4 looks like he's cosplaying. What? But it's quite strange. The jurors are chosen at random from London's 6 million inhabitants, you know? So I've been led to believe. Something tells me I'm being duped. Yeah, something is not right. Very well. Now, Lord Van Zeeks, the court calls upon the prosecution to introduce the facts of the case. As you wish, my lord. Allow me to begin with a word of warning to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In short... the fucking hand thing. There has never been a more self-evident case of cold-blooded murder. Oh. Not by Gina, though. This is not a victim. This is not a jury appears. What the fuck? Definitely not. Hana fact of the day, did you know a Hana Muppet, I hate Muppets, was once conceived? Sort of. A bug Muppet was created to help be part of Sesame Street's song about insects. The insect being pink, it somehow gained sentience and attempted to become Muppet Hana. What the fuck? However, before she could gain her independence, she was scrapped for a cockroach. Oh, what the fuck? A cockroach Muppet? Of all, I don't think they would put that on Sesame Street. Sesame Street. However, hope is not lost as she now works in a high-ranking HR position. Good for her. The victim, Mr. Pop Windibank, proprietor of a pawn shop on Baker Street, was shot from behind and died instantly. Imagine being named Pop. The prosecution presents this photographic print of the crime scene. Okay, so the bullet hole going to be on the left side of the chest. It's going to be important. As the court will observe, there's a single bullet wound. Could he have been shot in the back? There's a lot of residue around the bullet hole. I don't... Like, it's something that could have been done... Sorry, I don't know shit about guns, but I feel like a residue could be present if perhaps they were shot from very close range. Maybe. So, like, if he was being led into the storage room... No, because then we would have seen a blood splatter. In the storage room. But anyway. As the court will observe, there's a single bullet wound just below the gentleman's left shoulder. The evidence suggests that the bullet pierced the man's heart, resulting in near-instant death. Yeah. So now I'm wondering... I'm just thinking. Okay, we'll find out more in the court. there should be residue, but we know shit in this game doesn't make sense. So who knows? We'll find out, right? There was 2 stakes and they denied me that. So maybe he got knocked down and then was shot on the floor. But I feel like that would go against my theory of him being shot at the front of the store, which is why we see that blood splatter. So I don't know. Moving on to the findings, the Scotland Yard's coroner. His report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory. What does that mean? Does that mean from down up or up down? Oh, the blood was a different color? Was it? Where's our little blood sample portfolio? Wait. Oh, we don't know whose blood this is. That's right. Okay. So yeah, that could have been a thing. It could have been that he fell down or was pushed in and shot or something. But I don't think so. I don't think that's what happened either, because we went in the room with the body gone and we didn't see any markings on the floor. Did we? Did we see any markings on the floor that indicate like a... No. So obviously we would have seen an indent or something. He's bleeding, so of course that means that it came out the front end as well. So he was shot somewhere else. Down to up. Somebody shorted it, so that's not really good for Gina. His report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory. And what's that supposed to tell us? Oh, he explains it. It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than himself. Wait, but I'm an idiot. If my theory is right and that he was shot from behind, that means it was the opposite. Then that means it was top down, which means Sumbug was taller, not shorter. So, someone like the accused, you might say. Oh! Guilty! Guilty! She's guilty! The prosecution wishes to present the autopsy report and crime scene photograph as evidence, my lord. Alright, let's see if it says where the bullet entered from. Where they assume the bullet entered from. If that's a thing that's even determined. Indeed, the court accepts. Hand them to the bailiff, please. Yeah, autopsy report has been added. Okay. Okay. No, shut up. Let me look at it. If he was shot from the front, but he's saying that the entrance wound is the back, which is pretty easy to tell. Is he saying that? Did he say that? Let me see. Oh, it just says it's in the upper half. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, we already know that it entered from the back. Oh. I thought I was being clever when it's just obvious that way. They already made it obvious that way. Now they're gonna go ahead and fucking say it's the opposite. Oh, he was actually shot from the front. So if he was on the ground when he was shot, though, that means he was shot, that would still mean he was shot from behind. And I'm an idiot. Just because I see blood, just because there's blood on the floor doesn't mean he bled from the front. It doesn't say, it just says a single bullet wound, which means there was no exit, right? So I feel like he could have been pointed, he could have been directed to the storage area by gunpoint. He opened it, was probably pushed on the floor and then shot. That's my guess. Gently rising trajectory. Reporting party. Fucking me. Did you hear that? Crisp. Okay. Damn, that's a bullet hole if I ever seen one. I now ask the court to turn its attention to this plan of the establishment where the incident occurred. Gabe figured everything out? Okay. The bullet hole is higher than where the heart would be, isn't it? It's a cartoon, we don't know. The proprietor was found in the storeroom where he kept articles pawned to him. A windowless room with a single point of entry, a door to the main shop that was found locked. But they haven't explained, it's like, oh, Gina was there with the gun in her hand, but like, why was she unconscious? Like, anyway, I thought the heart was the size of your fist. Anyway, in the sealed chamber, there were only 2 persons present. Yeah, the positioning is weird. Depends on how big your fist is. So you're saying it's the same size as your heart size depends on how big your fists are, or is it like a very specific fist that your heart is usually the average size of? The victim, Mr. Windibank, and the accused. So if I put on Hulk hands, I can Grinch myself. No, it's the opposite. If your heart's the size of your fist, then you're... Unfortunately, you're dead. Your heart's too fucking big. What? It may further interest the court to know that when the accused was discovered at the scene, she had in her hand the gun used to fire the fatal bullet. Well, that's that then, isn't it? Nothing more to say. Isn't that grubby little girl a pickpocket anyway? She's one of those filthy drabs that lives in the slums. Oh, okay. Oh, well, it was only a matter of time before she got blood on her hands then. What are the jurors waiting for? The girl's guilty. Oh. Can't jump to what am I objecting to? We can't jump to conclusions here. We mustn't assume her guilt just because of what she has to do to survive. You're punching with your hard hands. It's a close approximation. Approximation. What the help me! Help! I can't read. I've held a human heart. Oh my goodness. Professor ripped it out himself. Why are you allowed so much wine in court? Why are they allowed anything? I might have learned Nipponese. friend. Oh my god. It is you who mustn't jump to conclusions. The prosecution has barely begun presenting its case. Oh. I'm not fucking done, says Van Zieks. Conveniently, this appalling act of murder did not go unobserved. There were witnesses. How were there witnesses? That's what confuses me. How could they have seen it? Good gracious. After their testimony, this girl's true nature will be exposed. Pitiful pig-purse, cold-hearted killer. Here's to establishing the truth. Gina's face is so fucking cute here. You dissected a cadaver? A human? A human cadaver? Is this like college school? Is this like medical school? What the heck? I literally could not imagine a scenario when this was physical therapy school. Okay, makes sense. I was like, I could not imagine a scenario in which you would be able to dissect a human cadaver and fucking like... I know, right? Fucking, I'm gonna, anyway. High school. Dissect a human. Okay. Sorry, I want to try a cookie with, my Sakura latte. I want to see how it tastes. I don't know if they're supposed to taste like this. The cookies taste stale. No, it's okay, Pinata. I'm gonna drink it. Okay. No good. Not with the latte. $98! Wow. Old. The court will take the floor plan environment evidence. Hand them off to the bailiff, please. Lord Van Zieks. At once, my lord. There are signs of a single discharge. I think it's assumed that this is Windbank's. Oh. Yeah, I got it. I'm what? I'm what, Gabe? No worries, Hana is much appreciated. Is this like much appreciated? I'm so confused. This isn't good. I feel like the mood in here has turned very gloomy all of a sudden, Runo. Oh, why is Iris even here? I think that I haven't. Is she even allowed to be back here? I think that's because it has. Oh. Let us begin. Bring forth the witnesses to the foul murder of Mr. Pop Windebank and on 16th April of this year. Not last year. They can't be these guys. Okay, it can't be these two. There's no way that these are the murderers. We know their sizes are accurate, but I feel like it can't be them. It really can't. Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court. They definitely do look sussy. Why does the guy look like a puppy dog? Name's Nash Skulkin. They're really trying to show you. It can't be these guys. Be like, yeah, sure, look at these guys. It's totally them, right? Occupation is baddie. Professional baddie. I almost said babby. Name's Ringo Skulkin. What was the other guy? His name's Ringo and he's holding an apple? What was the fucking... Oh my god. Is this our puns for this, this game? Ugh. Occupations, same as him. Nash. I don't know what Nash has to do with, pears. Oh, I don't know what a pear is in Japanese, but Ringo. Ringo's an apple. I know that. Tobias Gregson, Scotland Yard Inspector. That's right, we're what they call... bad to the bone. Oh, okay. The three skulking brothers. Eh? You too? Huh? What are you looking at me like that for? Don't lump me in with you lot. Poor blimey, that's cold. Don't you know what we're going through? It's our older bruv. Lost contact with him, we have. We're scouring... so we were scouring every shady corner in the capital. Then last night we come across you, the very spit of the bloke. Ain't that right, Ringo? Hey, Nash... I don't know, I'm just lifting up the apple. It's so funny to me. He is, the very spit of him. So we decided then what we was gonna do. Oh. I accidentally skipped the rest of it. Big bruv sulky. Come on, leave it out, you two. Sulky skulkin'? That's before he's run out of chips. Sulky skulkin'. What we're going through. You don't have to tell me what skulking means. Well then, Inspector Sulky Gregson. Begging your pardon, my lord, but the name's Tobias. What I would like to know, Inspector, is what you are doing with them in the witnesses stand. Well, technically he is a witness, right? It's for the audience. Okay, thank you. The Sulkin brothers are currently under arrest, my lord, on suspicion of theft. Thieves they are, these three? Not three, no, my lord. Begging your pardon, but please don't lump me in with this lot. 2 nights ago, these two brothers illegally entered the establishment with the intent to burgle. And in the course of their nefarious activities, they became embroiled in a far more sinister crime. By Jove, you mean to say, what an extraordinary coincidence. They came to blow you the joint. Indeed, my lord. While attempting to burglarize the pawnbrokery, they witnessed its proprietor's murder. There's actually a baked pear and apple fries. Huh. Is it? Oh my god. That'd be a hilarious reference, I think. Order, order! The various trespasses of these brothers are not subject to today's proceedings, though they will naturally face trial in the very near future. With your lordship's permission. If they were arrested 2 days ago, how the fuck did they see last night's murder? Was it last night? I'd like to remain at the stand to keep these gents on the straight and narrow. No, it wasn't last night. It was 2 days ago. I'm an idiot. Because we spent all of yesterday doing investigating. Wait. Yeah, it was the same day. It all happened yesterday. Yeah, so what the heck? Of course, Inspector, skeptical as I am about the caliber of these witnesses, I will permit them to take the stand. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin, you will now testify before the court. Describe the events of the night in question and what exactly you saw. Happy to. Cause the Skulkin's never skulkin'. Get out of it! I just keep looking to him. I can't get over this guy's face. They look... The guy on the left looks cockeyed. I'm pretty sure their eyes are going the same direction. The guy on the right looks like a fucking puppy. He's got a cute face. We was walking down Baker Street in the small hours and the gas door was ajar, see? It was like some kind of sign begging for us to go in, it was. But once we got inside, poor blimey lummy, we heard a gunshot from the back room. We went to see what was what, but the door was locked from the inside. We never done nothing, governor. We never took nothing. We just left after that, nice and quiet. Why are they permanently blushing? They got frostbite. They were out in the cold too long. A terrible coincidence it would seem. At the precise moment these miscreants entered the property, an even more sinister crime was afoot. The witness's testimony is consistent with the crime scene in every detail. So initially, my theory of the door being locked from the outside was, so far not true. They keep saying it's locked from the inside, which still doesn't make sense to me. Why would the door have a lock from the inside? What would be the point? The door providing access to the storeroom from the main shop was indeed locked from the inside, and within, only the victim and the accused were found. I don't get it. There has to be. Yeah, or another exit or something. I must say, it does appear to be an overwhelmingly simple case. Still, the defense may cross-examine the witnesses now, of course, counsel, if you please. Counsel? Yes. What's the matter, Reno? Sorry, I was just stunned into silence for a minute by the blatant lies being told by that pair on the stand. I know that it's all nonsense because I saw it with my own eyes. I just have to expose their testimony for the pack of lies that is. There's no way it was them. What's the button I need to press? This one! The front door of Windibanks was ajar, you say? What time of night was this? Must have been about 1, right, Ringo? His face. Yeah, I'd say so. Right, Sulky? How would I know? The place would have been shut down at 1 in the morning, just like every other shop in town. Well, it was pitch black inside, it's true. Ain't that right, Ringo? I'm not so sure, Nash. I seem to remember a little light burning inside. What about you, Skulky, me old mucker? What? I don't know these words. I feel like I'm saying something offensive. Leave me alone. There definitely was a small lamp burning inside. That's what alerted us to the situation in the first place. And when these gentlemen ventured into the open establishment, the accused, Miss Gina Lestrade, already had the muzzle of her gun trained on the unfortunate victim. This is pure conjecture. Perhaps, but it changes nothing. I've gone down 1,000 in Q. Let's go, Professor. These brothers inadvertently wandered into the middle of a cold-blooded murder, simply because they found the door of the victim's establishment open and ventured inside. Right, that's what happened. It was like some kind of Sandman, but it's what it was. What are you trying to suggest? That you had to go in? Well, God moves in mysterious ways, they say, don't they, Ringo? They do, Nash, they do. Must have been some sort of providence, I reckon. God's will often presents itself as the whim of thieves, does it? It weren't no whim, I'm dead sure of that. It weren't, Nash, it weren't, like we said at the time. You don't just find doors open in the middle of the night like that. Nah, there's no two ways about it. It was a sign that our long-lost brother was inside. I'm sorry. Damn it. Sorry, Professor. I gotta drink something real quick. Hold on. They're not very good liars, are they? Well, you can't deny it. It led us to a bloke what looks like our other, which looks like our bruv. I said, cut it out. Those chips are getting a chomping today. What? What we gotta say? Hold it! A gunshot, you say? Just the one, are you sure about that? Yep, just the one, Governor. I can swear to that. It was, Nash, it was. Ain't that right, bruv? Oh my god, this is... The firearm used belonged to the victim himself. Yes, Mr. Windibank always used to leave his gun lying around on the counter. Right, I remember. When we examined it, we found the revolver was completely out of rounds. That makes sense. Mr. Windibank always used to say he'd only ever kept a single bullet loaded. Terrible gun safety, indeed. That's true. I remember him saying that as well. So we can say with considerable certainty that only a single round was discharged from the firearm used as the murder weapon. I'm so confused. So either there was two guns. Back to these stakes. There was either two guns or he was killed another way. Is my guess, because we see the calendar with a bullet hole in it. We didn't know there was two guns, but not the way I'm thinking. What, you think there was two bullets? They could have just loaded another round into it. Is every gun the same, though? I know in modern guns, it's not so easy. There's specific types of bullets depending on which gun. Show me the teeth marks. Exactly. We gotta look at the bullet. We gotta look at the bullet. The other gun that shot Sholmes. Oh, fuck, you're right. I forgot he was shot. So could it have been that I don't know. Yes, my lord, we can. I forgot what the question was, and I should remind the court that the firearm in question was discovered in the hand of the accused. Wonderful. We went to see what was what, but the door was locked on the side. Do you mean the door between the main shop and the storeroom? If my learned friend is having difficulty grasping the situation, perhaps a drawing would help. I fucking hate this guy. Excluding the shop's entrance from the street, there is only one other door, that of the storeroom. Of course, there was only a little oil lamp burn and not much to see by. And the door was hidden behind a curtain and all. That's right. When we arrived, the door was mostly obscured by the curtain. Tell me, why exactly did you try and open that door? Any normal petty thief would run at the sound of a gunshot, I should think. Oh, well, your turn to rabbit, Ringo. Well, Nash, yeah. I suppose you have to say that ain't normal, eh? Broadly speaking, humans respond in one of two ways on hearing a gunshot or scream. The timid flee, gripped by fear, while the courageous investigate to see if they might help. Those gentlemen are of the latter inclination, my learned Nipponese friend, it would seem, is of the former. Excuse me! Alright, somehow I just proved that I was a coward that night. Thank you, counsels. So I believe we all understand that the door was locked and could not be opened. If that's the case, why are they running away from the scene? If these are the supposed people that were caught running from the scene of the crime, why were they running away? Courageous or stupid, I know, right? Proceed, witnesses. How many more do we have to look at? Oh, this is the last one. Hold it! You didn't do or take anything. Is that your story? Well, it was Bedlam soon as, weren't it? I don't know what the fuck that means. It was, Nash, it was. Didn't even have time to pull me dukes out. Me Lucy lockets. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. So with no time to take your hands out of your pockets, you just left nice and quietly, you say? That's right, Governor. Nothing we ain't more than violence. Peace-loving nibblers we are, but not bludgers. What? We are, Nash, we are. Never even pulled me dukes out, me Lucy lockets. Again? Why is he saying that twice? So you're clearly like you'd clearly like us to believe. Come again? As you fled from the pawnbrokers that night. Did you not run into anyone else? And did you not fire a gun at that person? Saints alive, they fired a gun, you say? Blimey, governor. Shit. You ain't telling us it was you in the doorway? Oh shit, so it was them? It was them? Well, obviously not them who killed, it was them who shot Sholmes. So this is probably two different scenarios, obviously. Two different things happened here. It was. Why the bleeding Noah? Didn't you mention that before? You were armed with a gun. And you fled the scene. As you fled the scene, you fired that gun at London's greatest detective, Herlock Sholmes. They shot the great Mr. Sholmes? I did hear that, actually. There was a rumor he'd been rushed to the hospital. Yeah, they're great Sholmes. That's beyond whatever the fuck. On the night in question, this pair were arrested by the police within minutes of the discovery of the crime scene. Their suspicious countenance rapidly gave them away. Ringo is on a box. What does that mean? And when searched, a firearm was indeed found in their possession. Well, furthermore, the barrel shows signs of a shot having been fired from it. The prosecution invites his lordship to examine the firearm recovered from these brothers. How come this wasn't presented earlier? How come... What? How come these guys are not also suspects? Why are they not potential suspects? They were found... What? What the fuck is this courtroom? You could be a witness and a suspect, but they weren't. They weren't presented as potential suspects. They were presented as criminals from... Oh wait, no, yeah, they were. Wait, were they? Were they presented as suspects from burglary? No, not for murder. It wasn't for murder. That's not what they were being suspected for. It was burgles. Yeah. The fuck? Remnants of powder around the muzzle, as you say, counsel. The court will hold this weapon as evidence. The Sulkin brothers' gun has been entered in the court record. Alright, shut up. I'm gonna look at the gun. I don't care what you say, I'm gonna look at... Now I learned Nipponi's friend. Shh. I wonder if the length of the barrel is gonna be relevant. So there's ammunition still loaded in 5 of its revolver's 6 cylinders. Yes, which tells us that only a single shot has been fired from it. Exactly. The bullet that hit Hurley, in fact, isn't it? Yes, it happened almost as soon as we walked in through Winterbank's door. I don't know if holding the same amount of bullets is relevant. We'll see. I'll make those brothers pay. Iris, what are you gonna do about it? Is there something else I can look at? So we got the barrel. Is there nothing else to look at? Let's look at the other gun real quick. Yeah, it's still also a 6-chamber, right? This is Mr. Winterbank's gun. The cylinder is completely empty. She's super smart, kid. So smart, she could have been a potential supervillain. Mm-hmm. It's assumed that the other gun, the one with the longer barrel, was what shot Sholmes. Mr. Winterbank would used to keep This gun on hand in the shop counter, yes, but only ever with a single bullet loaded. I understand. That's right, to keep all the pawned articles that were in there. His care is safe. One bullet was fired that night. The poor man lost his life. See, what threw me off, kind of. So, some bug mentioned using bullets, more bullets. What if, but, fuck. But for the other gun, they said that it has residue that implies that it had been fired recently, but did they say anything about that from this gun? It could have been that the... We would have to take a look at the bullets, I think. Is he protecting his shop, I wonder? Trying to keep the articles safe? Let me look at our little blood thing again. I keep thinking that this was, from Sholmes, but at the same time not, because, like, it's way too high. And as far as I'm aware, Sholmes was in he was shot almost lethally, which makes me think he was shot in the gut. Yes? Here's to you successfully presenting the evidence. I wonder if Sholmes is gonna come in. They're gonna show us the bullet. For yes, there are the telltale signs of a spent powder on this gun and a single bullet missing from the cylinder. But the prosecution demands evidence that was fired at the scene of the crime under scrutiny in this trial. Objection. Well, I don't need evidence because I was there.
Objection.
I don't think that would have worked, Gabe, because it looked like the blood splatter. I gotta look at this. The blood splatter is going from the right or the left and goes up. So that's not quite... That wouldn't make sense based on the distance because they were right in front of Sholmes, right? When he was shot. However, the rest of us in this courtroom were not. Sholmes was shot in his left. Left what? He hot too, though. What? The defense fails to provide evidence in support of his rash claim. We shall have no choice but to toast your incompetence and move on. Evidence that these two fired that gun before they left Windibanks that night. Evidence. The court demands that all claims are affirmed with clear proof. What evidence shows that these witnesses unloaded a firearm in the pawnbroker's shop that night? What do you mean, what evidence? Yeah, am I just supposed to present the fucking, It's guilty. The only thing I can think of is the fucking... it's the picture. In which case we just try and move it from the fact that, Gino did the murder and try and put it on them instead. I'm straight up lost here. I wasn't expecting this already. He is your evidence, Judge. CSI Miami. Oh god, I almost thought I presented it. I got scared for a second. This isn't evidence, though. This isn't proof. What evidence am I supposed to have? Is it just the gun? Where was the calendar? It was located right next to the front door. The only thing I can think of is the gun in that case. What evidence? The court already started, and I'm already gonna get one of these wrong. So then how the hell did the guy get shot in the back, but the calendar was also shot? Those are two different scenarios, Professor. Those are unrelated. Because we already have this blood sample portfolio from the chemical that Iris made. We know that the blood on the calendar is not the pawnbroker's blood. Why not try the calendar? Because it's not... It is... Do I show that? I guess I can. Well... Okay. They assume it's not something that's already been shown in the court, so we can try this. How do we know that another... Let's see. The witnesses unloaded a firearm.
Take that!
The music didn't stop, so I don't think that's right. But the picture popped up. The evidence is in this portfolio. What on earth have you there, counsel? Because that would prove that obviously a second firearm has been fired. That doesn't mean it's their gun, though. But during the course of our investigations, we discovered a number of bloodstains. How come this court was not presented to the courtroom? To the judge? I'm trusting the police to do the job they're trained to do. How arrogantly Nippon-ese of you. The fuck does that mean? Present to the court, Judge, if you take a look at this. Well, anyway, we analyzed all the blood samples we found and recorded the results in this portfolio. And you claim to have the evidence the court is demanding therein? Yes, my lord. I guess it was that. No more dallying then, counsel. Present the pertinent evidence at once. What do you have in your portfolio that proves these witnesses unloaded a firearm at the scene? It would be the first one. Right? Obviously.
Take that!
What is that? Explain! Sorry. Ooh. Sorry. Okay, back to it's a photographic print taken at Windibank's pawnbrokery on the day of the incident. From the scene of the crime, is it? Is that a bullet hole? And if my eyes do not deceive me, it appears the bullet is still lodged there. Yeah, so why this bullet wasn't taken as evidence is beyond me. Yes, as your lordship noticed, the bullet pierced Mr. Windibank's calendar. This could be the one that I guess this could be the one that shot fucking Sholmes, but we still don't know the blood, so. The date shown being the 16th of April, the very day of the pawnbroker's death. Yeah, no, well, it wouldn't be a bad ending because we still have 5 tries. The incident occurred at 1 hour after midnight. I thought it occurred at 1 a.m. Or I guess that could have been when, okay, whatever. But this indicates that a separate shot has been fired sometime after the calendar has been set to the 16th. Oh, that's right. And while it isn't irrefutable, the defense believes this is credible evidence that the witnesses did fire a round from their gun in the pawnbrokers that night. There are certain bad endings. Oh, I noticed the fucking box now. Order! How does the prosecution stand, Lord Van Zeeks? You know what? I might spend another $14 on this yummy, he drank it with his chin. This yummy, Sakura latte stuff again. If that is the direction my learned friend wishes to take, the prosecution has no objection. What? But you'll forgive me for flinging my hollow chalice aside. Why is hollow chalice, like, highlighted? Aside in disgust at the repugnancy it exposes. How can my evidence be pregnant, you idiot? Yes, on the night in question, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery illegally. And like the bold baddies they claim to be, opened fire on the new arrivals before fleeing back into the street. Yeah! Take it easy there, governor. You're gonna land us in the soup. We had a deal. You weren't gonna get into them details. Tell him, Soki! Set the bloke straight! Okay, so the witnesses just admitted to, like, a corrupt prosecutor. Judge! Judge! Get this man out of the courtroom! The fuck? I have nothing to add. So he knew, did he? Fanseeks knew their testimony would almost certainly expose the extent of their crimes. It would seem now that I owe my learned Nipponese friend a word of gratitude. Hello? Judge? Objection! Licking Van Boot. What do you mean? All out of yummy, hot drink. What I mean is that you have helpfully confirmed an important fact. To what fact do you refer, Lord Van Zeeks? As has been established, at the point of their arrest, a single shot had been fired from the brothers' gun. However, if that shot found its target in Mr. Sholmes, then clearly these witnesses cannot be accused of the fatal shooting of the proprietor and victim. In other words, these two men have no material connection to the murder of Mr. Windibank at all. So that's it. Were they supposed to be high-fiving each other like every single time before this final one? That's it. We didn't have nothing to do with it. We didn't, Nash. We didn't. That's what I reckon. Cases in Ace Attorney are more like sophistry. What the fuck? I usually stream at this time, so I never made it to one of Hana's Ace Attorney games. Oh, yeah. Oh, first time. Your crimes include unlawful entry, intent to steal, perjury, and let us not forget, attempted murder. Quite a catalog, eh, fellas? Worried for it now, bruv. Now then, let us take a moment to consider the aforementioned great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. It would seem the man patronized the pawnbrokers and questioned somewhat regularly. Eh? Patronized? Patronized? Is that the right? I don't think that was the right word. Where's he going with this? Mr. Sholmes appeared to take pleasure in tinkering with eccentric machinery. Eccentric says who? Not me. Don't give me that look. He installed a pair of machines like this one in the victim's shop. Oh! That's one of Hurley's red-handed recorders. I remember he had two set up though, so did they only find one? What is that, counsel? It has the appearance of a photographic contraption. As your lordship has surmised, it is indeed a camera attached to a small timing device. Never seen or played one of the games. They knew the persecution could be scummy, but I wasn't sure if they could straight lie or not. They fucking do. Though, to be fair, the first case got a little bit weird because both us and the prosecution were on the same point. Like, both of us, for us, we were straight up like, what the fuck? Like, this guy, not the first case specifically, but the first case here in London. Like, oh, this guy's clearly guilty. And then at first, he's like, aren't you our defendant? And he's like, oh, fuck, you're right. And we had to defend it even though we knew he was guilty. That was the only sense of, like, cooperation we got with Van Zeeks. Ugh. Every half an hour, it automatically photographs the interior of the establishment. The idea being that if a thief were to break in the shop, he would be caught red-handed. So, to be fair, Van Zeeks hasn't lied. He just hasn't been telling the truth. Yeah, some other times the prosecution is scum. Yeah, sometimes Van Zeeks is nice. Sometimes he's racist. Sorry, all times he's racist. So, yeah. A fair justice system. See, if I was a defense attorney and I knew my client was guilty, I'd be like, nah, fam, he's fucking did it. I know, because he told me. The prosecution has obtained the photographs taken by the device on the night in question. That's a big stack. Okay, so 8 p.m. 8:30. So this is just the one camera. This is just the one camera. Which means that there's most likely a second camera taking it at every, like, 15 and 45. So taking it in between this one. As the court will observe, copious identical prints are produced in a quite desolatory fashion. Rather prodigal, I feel. Prodigal? In fact, there are two such— oh. Fuck. I keep wanting to do an aha moment on Van Zeeks, but then he just shows it to me anyway. I'm like, ah, my lord. If I may refer the court to the plan of the premises, their respective positions are here and here. You say these cameras produce a print every half hour. I'm afraid I fail to see. How would that help if the anticipated thief conducted his activities in one of the many 30-minute intervals? One can only pray that would-be criminals— one can only pray that the would-be criminal lingers, my lord. On the night in question, the witnesses currently in the stand were not caught on camera. Yeah, that's a bit of a fair chuck, eh, bro? Lady Luck loves a skulking fuck. What the fuck? They missed everything. Yeah, that's just that's just how they do it. Witnesses, at what time did your trespassing begin? Must have been just after 1, right, bro? Must have been, Nash, must have been. Yeah, just gone 1. In which case, minutes before these brothers entered the establishment. I think that's about right. Sorry, I really respect the job of a DA. I think they do a job many can't. What scene might we expect to see within the shop? I don't know why that looks so funny. Let us examine the evidence. Good lord! It's Gina with the gun! But that don't mean anything. It's the defendant. Miss Gina Lestrade. As the court can clearly see, the accused is pictured, gun in hand, facing the victim over the shop counter, no doubt coercing the proprietor to open the door to his storeroom. But never mind, she has his gun. You thought it was the other gun. Quiet, one can only too easily imagine the events that unfolded. The court will take this photographic print as evidence, if you please, counsel. Okay, I need to take a closer... Ugh! I need to take a closer look at that photographic print, sir. Oh. The door's got a lock on the outside. But does it have a lock on the— they said it's locked from the inside. But that was one of my first theories, was that it couldn't have been her because the door was locked from the outside. That is one of my guesses. Professor got bullied, he's defending himself. Okay. I feel like that's gonna be the big thing. The skull was in the crime scene. He saw how did it. He saw who did it. He said the skulls don't have eyeballs. Ugh. I don't believe it, Ginny. In short, I'm sorry, I'm not short. The accused is the only person who could possibly have killed Mr. Windibank. Holding a gun in your hand is not definitive proof. I say, my lord. Is this Sholmes? Oh, it's the first guy. Wonder if I might put a word in at this point. Go ahead, Mr. Foreman. Took a volley bullet to the knee in the Battle of Maywand, 1880, don't you know? Decorated for it and all that, but forced to retire from service, sadly. Of course, a medal can never outshine the exploits of chaps like us on the battlefield. Yes, Mr. Foreman, and what exactly is your point? Carried on the battle after retirement, you see, the battle of daily life, if you like. And here I am now leading this small squadron, 6 men all good and true. And we'll all go down together, you mark my words, one for all and all for one. Okay, what? The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have reached agreement, have they? Is that what we are to understand? Uh-oh! Uh-oh, Spaghetti-o! Ah! Also, why does that door have a keyhole if you can open or close it from the outside? What? You can drink in the court? No. Pretty sure you can't have a fucking, like, Morse code fucking machine thing in the courtroom either. Or animals. But you remember that guy who had a knife? Well, Mr. Foreman, is that correct? Pretty sure you can't smoke in the courtroom, but to be honest, this is a while ago, so maybe you can smoke in the courtroom. In a manner of speaking, yes, this is the Gyrodeb Squadron's position, sir. What? No, it's too soon to make a judgment here. Status report for the court, men on the double. Yeah, smoking makes sense. Oh, a doctor. Wait. His lordship insists on promptitude at all times, and that goes for making decisions too. I think you'll find the truth is as clear as day now. I could reach out and touch it. I wouldn't have left it in there, I just wouldn't. But in all honesty, I can't actually remember. Do you think he was the doctor that worked on Sholmes? Situation clear, stop. No room for doubt, stop. Truth now undeniable, stop. I am very sorry for bothers, they are unlucky. Brother. Not bothers. I can't do a Russian accent very well. Very well. I now call upon each member of the jury to state his or her leanings in this matter. I wonder if he recovered from the slip, though. So I failed? No, Professor, they do this every time. Announce your considered verdicts of the court. Unless...
Guilty.
Oh.
Guilty.
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 Guilty. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's saying. Oh, no! Welcome back, Blackfire. Basically ADD face. When you say ADD or ad face. It does indeed appear that the jury is unanimous in its leaning already. That photograph. It must be the definitive evidence that Gregson mentioned. But Ginny didn't shoot him! No, of course not. My lord, the defense wishes to assert its right to a summation examination. Very well, the court grants permission. So, you refuse to admit defeat again. How unsurprising. We shall proceed immediately with the summation examination. Mr. Foreman, are all the members of the jury ready? Absolutely, sir. Always ready for action, my chaps. Why is his face red like that? His face wasn't that red before. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty. So now we have to do the summation examination and basically pit the jury against each other. This is literally the worst part, and I fucking hate it so much. All the evidence clearly points the finger of guilt at this young pickpocketing. As a housemaid, I should like to see all filthy eyesores promptly and rigorously eliminated. I think you'll find that if you look at the photograph in stereo, the truth will just pop out. Do you think that the two... You remember fucking, several times did they show us that stupid, like, 3D thing? In which case you would take two images and you would put them together and it would create a 3D image? I don't know how that could be relevant, but do you think it could be? He's cross-eyed because he's doing the whole, he's doing the whole thing that they said in the last one, where if you take a single image and you look at it and you go cross-eyed or something, it should allow you to see that image in stereo, as he says. He's literally doing the machine that they have the hard way. But apparently it only works on some bugs. I tried to do it and it didn't work on me, so... I don't think they had that technology back then. They did. It was literally just a magnifying, think of like a kaleidoscope. It was literally like a glass with two images. Yeah. If I left it in there, I should think there'll be repercussions by now. He did. Mind made up. Stop. Global radio transmission of verdict to follow. Stop. In motherland, we say never judge by clothes, judge by head. I am convinced brothers are innocent. What? In the old times, I think that's how they see popping images. Yeah. Sorry. The circumstances of the crime and the evidence do indeed implicate the defendant rather comprehensively. I don't think seeing a fucking 3D image should matter. What happened here? Oh, somebody just saying something in Discord. I was like, what is this? I thought somebody was saying I was being mean. Wait, maybe they were. Who's talking to me? The storeroom locked from the inside, in which the victim and the accused were discovered alone. See, they never explained how they know it was locked from the inside, unless it was like, no, that wouldn't make sense. I was thinking like, you know how like some doorknobs, they have a keyhole on one side, but a little knob on the other? That wouldn't tell you that it was locked from the inside, though. That would just tell you that it's locked. Is their non-copyright version of Sherlock Holmes, which is funny because I think Holmes is in public domain. I think the name is isn't though, but who knows? I'm pretty sure it's just the books that are. I'm not sure though because we all know about the movies, which are just called Sherlock Holmes. So who knows? In the accused land, accused. I thought you said in the accused lands, and I was like, the fuck, going to racism again? In the accused hands, I can't fucking accused's hands. Hand. Why is the S? Why does it keep swapping places? In the accused's hand, the fatal revolver, the firing of which was heard by these witnesses. Not to mention this print. Take a look at that! Take it from a chap who's seen action in the battlefield. That young girl's on the verge of pulling that bully trigger. I mean, you're quite right, because her finger is literally on the trigger. I don't think she knows how to hold a gun then, though. Thanks a lot, Mr. Sholmes. Oh dear, Harley's cameras were supposed to help, not hinder. Pull my double trigger. I'm afraid I think you have an uphill struggle ahead of you. But Gina didn't shoot Mr. Windibank. Which means there's more to the situation that we've yet to see. I don't even know it. Agreed. You have the floor, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination. Yeah, that's literally how everything is. It's really... You literally spend the entire case with the knowledge that obviously, you know, your defendant didn't do it. But you don't know how. You don't know how to tell it, obviously. I would imagine that's just how it is in any case. You don't know the other side, so... but we quite literally just have we have nothing. Everything we learn is literally just along the way. So now we know what they all have to say. We have to press them. And then we have to find two contradicting juries and pit them against each other. And that's what causes them to revoke their vote. And then boom! Third stake. There wasn't even a second, apparently. You're Mr. Natsume's landlord, Mr. Girideb, aren't you? We really must stop meeting like this. Ah, you're that lawyer chap. Well, there's a turn up for the books. Yes, rather a turbulent time we had back then. Some extraordinary events took place at your house, that's for sure. Luckily, Mr. Sholmes and I were able to get to the bottom of all that. Oh. I think we did rather a lot for you, didn't we? What is this? Are you trying to appeal to the jury through personal experience? It's like playing Dark Souls. Everything is against you and you get... No! Phoenix Wright. It's like Dark Souls. Or Ace Attorney. Yeah, it's not Phoenix Wright. I mean, obviously. I wouldn't be suggesting that, therefore, you should change your leaning to not guilty or anything. Can't be denied, I suppose. Of course, the Girideb house was the talk of the town after that business. I just moved out and I couldn't get a bally soul to take up the tenancies. Oh. Oh. Haven't had the heart to break the news to Joni yet. Bad enough that the old girls clapped up. Clapped up? What does that mean? Yes, can't be denied. You did do rather a lot, but not for us, that's a dashed certain. I suppose not. Oops, excuse me. Of course. There can be no suggesting of that being the reason I'm leaning towards guilty here, obviously. Obviously. But honestly, I really wish he'd pay more attention to the trial and less to juror number 2. Alright, ma'am.
Hold it!
Polishing the bench, I see. Again. A maid's work is never done. Not a blemish must remain. What exactly do you mean by filthy eyesores? On my way to the market for his lordship, I have to pass through the East End. The place is full of beggars, picked purses, and crossmen, the scum of the earth. Oh my goodness. She hates poor people. It means he keeps looking over at this lady here. Maybe he's, maybe he wants to cheat. Maybe he's gonna... What is it called when you cheat on somebody? Arsony. That's not it. I feel like it starts with an A, but I'm not sure. Adultery. There we go. It's called being an adult, right? Ooh, sorry. A little harsh, perhaps. Let me be plain. If it were up to me, all those back slums would be made spick and span or eradicated. At least we have the people like the great detective working to achieve these important goals. You're referring to Mr. Herlock Sholmes? That's right. I like to keep abreast of his exploits by reading Rand's magazine in between my duties. He does wonders cleaning up London streets. In my opinion, he should be declared an honorary maid of the capital. Mr. Sholmes, a maid? What you said is burning things. Burning things. It's really quite unforgivable, excuse me. Gutter scum have the audacity to shoot our very greatest detective. Wow! Minor detail. It was the 2 brothers in the stand who shot Sholmes, not the defendant. A minor detail indeed. They're all gutter scum for us all. I'm concerned. Well, it just might be an idea to get our facts straight anyway. Yes, alright. I shall amend my statement. Oh, yeah. Why can't I turn off my mic? I hate that I imagine Sholmes in a maid outfit. Oh, I'm sure it exists. I could look it up. Maybe. Those brothers are scum of the earth. They should swing for shooting. They should swing? Is she saying they need to be hanged? Oh my god. What the fuck? Do I need to press this too?
Hold it!
Wow. What do you mean, look at the photograph in stereo? Sorry, what? Don't you know? If you look at the photographic print normally, it looks as though the pickpocket girl is about to shoot the victim, obviously.
Objection!
But there's no indication that the defendant ever fired the gun. Let him finish. All I'm saying is that if you look at the same print in stereo, it can reveal all sorts of new information. Oops. By any chance, are you a fan of stereoscopes? No, how do you know? Oh, it wasn't looking at the same picture, obviously. You look at both pictures, but you go cross-eyed, and it looks like it's supposed to form a single picture. There we go. That's called a lucky guess. It never gets old seeing the two prints merge into one before your eyes. Good job, Professor. It's extraordinary, it's captivating, it's the height of modernity. Of course. Oh yes, I think you'll find that the stereoscope is here to stay. And it wasn't. Giving us new perspectives we could only dream of before. It's the greatest invention the world's ever seen. If only it could give me a new perspective on this case, I might agree with you. Alright, sir. Time to figure out what the fuck you're going on about. What exactly have you been muttering about all this time, sir? You keep talking about having left something somewhere or something like that. Ah, I'm so sorry. As you can probably tell, I'm a surgeon. A surgeon? That totally passed me by. How? Of course, people conducting surgery in this country aren't considered to be doctors. Oh no. Even though me and my kind are at the front of medical science, the real brains in the field. So, what is it that you think you've left behind? Ah, well, that's a little embarrassing, to be honest. You see, I was operating on someone yesterday, standard thing, went in through the abdomen. It's probably Holmes. It's most definitely Holmes. So he was shot in the abdomen, right? That's what I thought. But when I'd finished the procedure, I couldn't find my scalpel anywhere. Oh no. I knew it. I knew it was a fucking scalpel. What? He's surely not. Exactly, surely not, you say to yourself. Don't you worrying, isn't it? That's right, that's what's been troubling me this whole time. If they do the whole Jack Black route, it could just be that it calcifies, and then they're fine, right? Could I really have left my scalpel inside the fellow's belly? No, of course not, I couldn't. So there you have it. Like I said, a little embarrassing, really. That's one way of putting it. The other is manslaughter. That's exactly my concern, and seeing as this case appears to be all but sewn up, I need to focus on trying to remember exactly what I've sewn up elsewhere. Now, I'm sure I made sure everything was back as it should be. Well, I'm sure as you can be without being sure. I'm sure you need to be more sure.
Hold it!
Alright, ma'am. Sorry, radio transmission? What do you mean? Are you from the Far East? Stop. Yes. From the Empire of Japan. All communication with Far Eastern nations used to take place by mail. Royal mail steamers take more than a month to complete the journey. Search and be like... but now we have the electric telegram, so we can send messages using electric signals. Thousands of miles of cables have been laid along the ocean beds connecting the entire world. Thousands of miles of cable on the ocean bed? It makes my head hurt just thinking about it. You are well informed, young lady. But cables will soon become a thing of the past. Stop. Yeah, just when I was starting to catch up. Radio transmission is the future. Stop. Messages carried over airwaves up to 4 corners of the globe. Stop. Jesus fucking Christ. Excitement growing. Stop. Atmosphere. Electric. Stop. Right. Try not to wear out your fingers. Era of wireless telegraphy. Telegraphy? Stop. Why am I struggling with that word? Driving technological revolution. Stop. And people say inventions like the stereoscope are the height of technology. What utter piffle. I can't understand it. I really can't. They're just silly toys. Oh. Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
I knew they would fucking... I was like, these two are gonna duke it out. Juror number 3, sorry to interrupt when you're obviously fuming, but... What? Do you perhaps have something to say about juror number 5's last remark? As if I couldn't guess. Oh, you bet I do. Say that again. Go on, I dare you. Goodness, are you talking to me? I think he just might be, yes. You think stereoscopes are just toys, do you, huh? Absolutely. I mean, really, a machine to view photographs in 3 dimensions. Why on earth would you not just use your eyes to look at the world around you? It's all 3-dimensional. What a great way to appease the man. Oh, so that's where the second bullet came from. No, I'm sorry. Stereoscopes are of no practical use at all. He's about to fucking lose his mind. You could see it in his eyes. You just don't know! Pardon? I think you'll find that viewing a photograph through a stereoscope can unlock all sorts of possibilities. I'm obviously going to have to demonstrate. What sort of possibilities? Well, take a crime scene, for example. If you had a pair of photographs from a crime scene that you could view through a stereoscope, they could reveal hidden clues you'd never even noticed before. What? Have you got any, Runo? Any prints we could look at with the stereoscope? Yeah, I do. I have the cat one, right? How about this print here? It should do the trick, I think. Where'd it go? It was one of these ones. I think it's just I can present one of either of these. I don't think it matters. I'm sorry, I didn't know why I did that.
Take that!
No! I have it! Just turn it around, you fucking idiot! Oh dear, I think maybe I need to have a stereoscope and look at your brain sometime. No, I have it! What's that supposed to mean? It's right here in my fucking hands. I have a stereoscopic print. Do I have to go back and do this all over again? How come it wouldn't work? Hold on. This is what I hate about this game. Just flip it over! Is it because I didn't look at the... This is an adorable little cat. I think it looks a little like Wagahai. I always thought that cats like to curl up inside under the heated kotatsu blanket when it snowed. Maybe British cats are different. Actually, now we have both pictures. I could have another go at viewing them as a stereoscopic image. Okay. So I need to cross my eyes and try and get two cats to merge in the middle as one. Can I do that? It's such a hard thing to do. I never thought of this in the first place. Must have spent a long time staring. It won't work for me. Alright, hold on. I need to go back to this, and we need to press them again, and I need to try it again. They're too far apart. I have an image. I have a picture. I have two images. Alright. Sir? 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 Where's the music here? It's too comedic. Alright. Hurry up. This has to be it, because I know I have an image. There's no way they would even bring this up if it weren't relevant. Yes. I do. Ooh, I almost presented my armband. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just need to look at this again. Can I spin it around? Do I have to go through all this? Or just be like, oh. How come it won't work? Why it won't let me present it as I spin it around. So this is the second of the two photographic prints of the cat, and it really does look like Wagahai. Looks exactly the same as the first photograph at first glance. First glance, I suppose that's what's so compelling. Actually, now that we have both pictures, I could have another go at viewing them in the stereoscopic image. Same shit. No, I have both of these. I have these two exact images. But it won't fucking... So which of the two do I have to present? What do you mean? They're both a fucking image. What does it matter which one? If... What about the image of Gino with the gun? No, because we need 2 images. We need 2 images for it to work.
Take that!
No, what the fuck? It's a turn it around! You know what? Okay, we're just gonna talk to this guy. What the fuck? Please tell me you're not villain Bolshevik, the Russian revolutionary. Revolutionary? Duh, I believe there is such a rumor. It's just a rumor. As you see, I have unfortunate appearance. I look like vicious criminal. Your words, not mine. Just want to point that out. People call me a revolutionary, murderer, autocrat. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And which glove fits? The mouse. Good day, I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Right, that didn't sound staged at all. You'll forgive me for having my doubts. To be treated like vicious criminal all the time. I don't remember Russians pronouncing V's like W's. It is very painful. People do not realize. So I have much sympathies for these brothers. People say they are criminals only because of how they look. The Skulkin brothers? Duh, maybe they went inside pawnbroker's shop. But they have done nothing wrong. That is all I'd want to say. I love the fucking mouse. How is a tourist allowed to be a juror? It's yeah, you're fucking right. Hello? That one dude from Star Trek? What? The Skulkin brothers did nothing wrong that night? Alright, well first of all, that's one not so little misunderstanding I'll need to clear up straight away. Tell me something, Iris. What is it, Runo? The jurors are chosen at random from the inhabitants of London town, aren't they? Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? In that case, how is it that there's a Russian tourist sitting among them who looks for all the world like a revolutionary? Oh, there you go. A hero. I wish I knew. So I have that. That's it. I'm supposed to fucking present it. Do I have to, I mean, I can present anything. It's not like it hurts me. But we know that Ginny would never shoot anyone. So we need to find the contradictions in what these jurors are saying and put them against each other. I guess I just have to show something that's obviously already being presented, sorry, as an image. So we'll try it again.
Hold it!
Yeah, I'll try the Jenny pic. We know there was 2 pictures, but we need to see the other one. Because they've only showed us one. They haven't showed us the second picture of that time. Excuse me. This one won't let me. That particular one won't let me skip through the text. Thank you. Jury number 3. Can I autoplay this? It's very slow, so I'm not gonna bother. Be like, you don't have a second print. Actually, bitch, check the second camera. I've got pictures. Oh, hey. Just do it.
Take that!
How is it I'm gonna get up. I'll be right back. How the fuck was that the right one? Ugh. It was the one of Gina pointing the fucking gun. I don't get it. All right then, juror number 3. Are you saying you can do this with any 2 suitable photographic prints? Of course I can. I'm back. I don't get it unless unless they're trying to get to the point and say like, okay, well get us the second photograph to this. Very well then, I'd like you to demonstrate. I'd be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I'll amaze you all. I don't have it. I don't have the other print. Unless he wants me to show him this one, but that's not gonna do it. We don't have the second print for this. Just show them the one print of Gina? What do you mean the one print of Gina? I already showed him this one. The only other prints that I have that I can present as a print is this.
Take that!
Wait, sorry? What do you mean, one more print? Okay. Hopefully that was it. Oh dear, don't you have those in the Far East? Don't you know how a stereoscope works? Bruno? What? You need 2 photographs for the stereoscope, remember? Hi, Bella! Hi, puppy. What time is it? I forgot I need to feed you. Oh, it's dinner time already. But I'm streaming. Come here. Come here, Bella. You're so fat. You know, one for left eye and one for— No, those are my— The first thing she does is try and take my fucking snacks. You're fine. You're fat as hell. You're okay. One for the right eye. Oh yes, I remember now. Oh, she's so soft. You want to say hi to the chat? Say hi. Here. Hello. Say hi. I don't think she's ever as loud as Pickle was. Hello. Say hi to chat. I'm trying to lower my mic and it's... I don't know if y'all heard anything. Anyway. But the print we have from the pawnbrokery is just a normal photograph. No, I think you'll find that the clue is in the name. It's a stereoscope, not a monoscope. You always need 2 prints. Thanks for the friendly explanation. Well, if we obtain another print at the same point, some point later in the trial, we can always show it to this young man then. Aha! Well, we need to get to that part of the trial, right? I think you'll find that know-it-all expression is really starting to annoy me. Let's get things back on track, shall we, counsel? Which means we haven't progressed. Okay, well, actually, hold on.
Hold it!
Because this is new. Can it really show up new clues, though? I don't know unless you try. How about... Oh, fuck. No, oh, shit, it's just... Okay. I can't... We're doing this again. I made a mistake. So how do I get the second print, then? Here, have this.
Take that!
Whoa, put that away! There's something I need to do.
Hold it!
Let's see, I agree with you. The shooting of Mr. Shelms was an unforgivable act, because we didn't press her on this after she updated her statement. But the purpose of this trial is to determine who shot the pawnbroker, Mr. Windibank. I'm afraid you're splitting hairs, sir. Sorry? Whether it was the thieves or the pick purse, it was still gutter trash that shot the pawnbroker in the end. Oh my goodness. What do you call this, a classist? Damn, she is tough. Bella just wants to eat and then sleep on a cool paw print pillow. She actually hasn't used it at all. I ended up taking... I feel bad, because I originally got it for Pickle. But I ended up actually putting it next to my pillow, so that way I can put stuff on it so it doesn't fall behind my mattress, because if it does... I would have to completely take out my mattress to get it, because I can't... There's no way to reach under or around my bed frame. Or move it. Now the stoic and cruel maid archetype, that's a thing. Feel that should be cleaned up and eradicated in my considered opinion. Thanks so much for sharing. Changing this maid's mind isn't going to be easy. Bruno. It was one of those two brothers that shot Hurley, wasn't it? Yes, without question. Her face. Oh, then I'll never forgive them. Oh, Iris. Perhaps we can use this maid's statement to help us somehow, do you think? Yeah, I could pit the maid. Oh, I could pit the maid against the Russian dude. Okay, I got it. Let's listen to carefully what each... Okay, I got it. The maid wants them gone. The Russian dude is for them.
Objection!
Okay, I got it. Those two statements clearly contradict each other, which means that she should not be on the side of, yeah. Good lord, Counsel, explain yourself. Oh my statement? Contradictory. C-O-N. Sure, number 6, you've got the wrong end of the stick. I do not have stick, I have mouse. As juror number 2 said earlier, when the Skulkin brothers fled the scene on the night in question, they fired a shot from their revolver. I do not have stick. Yes, they shot poor Mr. Sholmes in the abdomen, I understand. His face, I always love that look. Surely you're not going to tell the court now that you didn't hear. Abdomen, A-B-D. I do have good... Nothing ever goes over my head. Sir? Sorry. My English is still learning. You are telling the court you didn't hear. Forgive me, I did not hear. Here is word abdomen, part of person's body containing stomach and other vital organs. Is this what you mean? You should say in plain English, I am Russian, not native speaker. Not spinker. Who thought it was a good idea to let this man be on the jury again? Oh, it's so cute. So, you are telling me these brothers who looked like criminals were lying? They said before, we never done anything, but truth is, they shot detective. This is double negative. Yes, that's exactly right. Oh! No! We need to make more of these. Lying is wrong, especially when lie is said by a person who look like criminal. Coming from you, that seems surprisingly prejudiced. Bella, she keeps hitting my fucking mic stand. This means, what did they say? We never took nothing. Maybe it was also big fat lie. Is this true? Well, according to the police report, no stolen goods were found, so... Enough, I trust no one now. I need to get up and give Bella food because she is... Let Bella speak. She's speaking that she's hungry, so I'll be right back. Go on, Bella. Go on. She can't jump down. She just... Don't lay down in my lap. Okay, hold on. Bella! Are you hungry? Oh! Let's go. Get down. Love her. She's my baby. Almost tripped.
Bella.
The tyranny. Put my headset back on. It's not the mouse's fault, sir. I must see with own eyes. I must investigate crime scene myself. What? Oh, what just happened? Why did it automatically progress? What did he say? Oh. Get me out of here. Why does it say... Oh, history. I'm afraid we don't... Oh, okay. Yes, it is, Bruno. Easily. Wait, what? Sorry? With the prints from Hurley's red-handed recorder. Why is we just now getting to it now? If you compare the print that pictures Ginny and the next print from half an hour later, you'll be able to see straight away if anything was taken or not. Cooey? Cooey, Mr. Prosecutor! Cooey? Tut tut. Calling on the prosecution in the middle of a summation examination of all times. The print showing the accused threatening the victim after she broke into the shop is this one. Yeah, I have that. It's in the court record. Following this, the victim and the accused moved into the storeroom. Meanwhile, the Skulkin brothers entered the shop and summarily heard the fatal gunshot ring out. Sadly, none of these events were captured on film. This is the print produced, close enough, right? By the camera half an hour later after the brothers' flight. So we see that the light's broken. So this was taken after Hurley was shot then. As far as I can tell, nothing has been taken. That does seem to be the case. Can't notice anything that's obviously missing in the second print. Now we need a second print, but not from the same fucking camera. So the brothers who looked like criminal told only one lie. They shot a man, but they stole nothing. It would seem so, yes. Good. No, not good. You were right. I did not understand the situation. Now I know brothers have lied. I think it is very important to continue with trial. Oh, nice! We only need one, right? Nice! Alright, we're in the clear. Yay, well done, Bruno. The balance is shifting. Well, it's a start, I suppose. But there must be more in what these jurors are saying that I can use to expose the truth. I need the majority? Are you sure? I thought I only needed one. Okay, so I need 3. Or do I need 4? And if I can do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still. Thank you, counsel. Continue with the summation examination. Oh, okay. And kindly hand the new photographic print to the bailiff to be filed as evidence. I don't know if I need to make it even or if I need to make it more on our side. We'll see. Another print in the court record. I wonder if we can make use of that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. I really don't know if this is relevant or not, to be honest. Obviously, the biggest thing is the lamp. So who did I pit against each other? These two, right? Ah, wait, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Hold on. We have 2 prints that are similar. So we don't need the second one. We literally need
Hold it!
just these 2 pictures. Obviously. What you need is oh fuck.
Take that!
Alright then, juror number 3. Are you saying you can do this with any 2 suitable photographic prints? Of course I can. Very well, then I'd like you to demonstrate. I'd be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I'll amaze you all. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I was thinking.
Take that!
Alright, these two prints were both taken with the same camera in Windbanks on the night in question. Yes, I see. Tell me, Mr. Lawyer. Do you know how stereographic images work? Do you understand the principle? Damn, here I was thinking I was bigger brained than Gabe. Oh well. Well, I think so. I did have a lesson only yesterday. The left and right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in the positions of some objects. Well, then when your brain merges the two images together inside your head, it notices the shift as if it were depth. Yes, exactly. It's that small shift between certain objects in the two pictures that's really important. So what happens if you use two photographs that are exactly the same then? No, obviously that wouldn't work at all. Not for seeing the scene three-dimensionally, anyway. Look at her mouth. Oh. Oh! Of course, now I see. Ah, I think the young girl has discovered the secret. I have. Oh. Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me? I didn't notice that was scary. Have another look at these two pictures from Hurley's camera, Runo. Go on. Okay, but the cross-eyed thing doesn't work for me. Can you see what the really obvious difference between them? Well, is it the lamp or is it the fact that they're not there? So that's the only difference I know, is the fucking lamp is broken. Of course there's two people in the first and no people in the second. Well, yes, you can see that straight away. But now, try looking at the pictures in 3 dimensions. I can't. All right, I'll give it a go. So to start with, you have to cross your eyes and then try to make the 2 pictures overlap exactly. Please do it for me, because it doesn't work for me. Let's see if by crossing my eyes I can make the quill pens from each picture overlap in the middle. I can't. Wait. Well, did you manage to see it properly, Runo? I don't know. Does that work with simple compound eyes? No, it doesn't work! I can't see it. My eyes don't work like that. Yeah, sure. What's going on with these 2 pictures? Some of the things that the counters they just sort of jump out at you. What if I said no? I almost wanted to see him cross-eyed as well. That was still funny though. Yes, that's it, you see? That's the other amazing power of the stereoscopes. Other amazing power? Is someone going to explain this black magic, eh? Why is everybody cross-eyed? Why the deuce is some of the things on the counter seem to jump out at you like that, Does that mean they've been moved? I think you'll find that if you consider the basic principle of stereoscope, you answer your own question. Basic principles of the stereoscope. As I said before, if you try to look at 2 identical pictures using stereoscope, it won't work at all. It's the slight shift in the positions of certain items that lets you see the pictures 3-dimensionally. In other words, even though at first glance it seems the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the 2 pictures, oh, they have moved. Okay. How was I so noticeable with 2 stakes and I totally didn't even notice this? This shows that actually there must have been a slight shift in their positions. Yes, there must have been. Ugh. Now, hold fire there, sir. Got a reasonable grasp of this whole cross-eyed business now, I'd say. But why the devil does this shift have the 2 prints exist in the first place? Well, what's the answer, fellow? Come on, you're a cross-eyed master. What? Me? I haven't the first idea. You know, Runo, it's quite simple. It is? Just thinking through step by step. The first photograph was taken at 1 a.m. Then 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken. But the position of some items on the counter appears to have shifted slightly on the interim. So that means they were moved, you fucking idiot. Ugh, that means that someone on the half-hour interval. Someone must have tampered with things on the counter. Zookers? Zookers? Someone tampered? New information, stop. Not mentioned in the testimony so far, stop. Yes, we've had to go around in circles a little here, it seems. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at in the summation examination now. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now is clear. We know the items on the countertop are moved, but by whom? Are you suggesting you might know? The realistic dog picture? It is. It's just a fucking real dog. Isn't that a quote that I have somewhere? Of course. I can tell you right now who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift in the items on the counter. I'm thinking it's fucking I think it's the guy. I personally think it's Windabank, but I don't. They said that they. Okay, hold on. It could have also been one of these two, obviously. Because they said that they tried to go in and open the door, right? So in order to do that, because of the curtain that's in the way, they would have to have tried to move the curtain. And they could have done it a little more aggressively. Obviously, because Windbank would have known the items were there, right? But what does that have to do with anything? What exactly would change here? Obviously the fact that Gina didn't do it. Guess.
Take that!
It was the witnesses currently in the stand of the Skulkin brothers. Oh, wait. This does not agree with what the brothers stated in testimony before. Yeah, it does. It says they tried to open the door. I thought they said that they had to try it, that they tried to open the door. They said they did not have time to pull dukes from Lucy lockets. My phrase book says dukes is meaning hands and Lucy lockets meaning pockets. Oh, but this is another lie? Is this what you are saying? Yes, I'm afraid so. Now hold there a minute, you can't be sure of that. I quite agree, the accused is a common pig purse after all. It's perfectly acceptable that when she went through the things on the desk to see what she might steal. I think that's unlikely. And why exactly? As you can see from this photographic print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim. It would seem, as my learned friend... Oh, wait, what? I got confused by learned friend that I was thinking. Wait, what happened to Mura? Wait, what are y'all saying? Why are y'all saying Mura? What did Mura do? I don't see Mura in chat. What? The mouse? Oh, the mouse is Excuse me, let me get out of here. It would seem, as my learned friend indicated, that she was coercing Mr. Windabank to open the storeroom door. In other words, Miss Lestrade's interests lay within the storeroom, not in the main shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter. All of which points to one thing. The Skulkin brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony. Yeah, because there's no way that if Windabank was opening the door, that, he wouldn't know about the objects on the table. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like... Mura's the Russian mouse. Got it. How do we know the mouse is Russian? But the accused is a pig purse, common gutter trash. Why look any further for the wrongdoer here? Because the Skulkin brothers are thieves, madame. No better, in fact worse, than a pig purse. Is it worse? I guess breaking into someone's house and stealing their possessions is worse than breaking into their pocket. I believe that these brothers were looking for something on the victim's counter that night. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize testimony given against her by two thieves? Well said. I suppose that's a theory. A mouse theory. I, for one, like to hear more from that shady pair. I wasn't expecting him to use his fucking head. Can you all see now? I think you'll find stereoscopes aren't playthings. You've seen their extraordinary potential firsthand. I was hoping he'd use his head too. All right, so now we're evened out, right? Wholeheartedly agree. Stop. Fuck, I can't open this thing. Must purchase after trial. Stop. We'll return home via Regent Street. Stop. Is she saying she's gonna buy a stereoscope now? If we see her in another trial, she better have a stereoscope, please. Gabe, make that a reminder. It was she, this trial has yet run its course. Sorry. Oof. These smell fishy. Hold on, I'm gonna take a bite. I don't know if y'all heard that. Fuck! It's yummy. I need Oh, my was so good. I forgot. No wonder I ate them so much. Pinata, I haven't even ate those yet. This is the takoyaki. Yeah, takoyaki, snack. Umai, I forgot what it was called. Well, it would seem, yeah. The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared their inclinations via the mighty scales of justice. I hereby call this summation examination to conclusion with the balance altered in the defendant's favor. Oh, Professor went already. Umaiwo. Umaiwo. That's not it. 2 lean to guilty, 4 lean to not guilty. Oh, it's 4. I thought it was only 3. Accordingly, the jury is without consensus, and I order this trial to continue. Yay, well done! Oh, by the way... What? You should hold on to this, Bruno. You'll never know when it might come in useful. Twice in one trial would be unusual, surely, but alright. Lord Van Zieks. You will instruct the witnesses that the court demands additional testimony from them. I'm sure it won't spoil the bouquet to do so, my lord. Bouquet. I've won myself another chance to probe that pair about their activities that night at least. And I won't stop probing them until I've proven that Gina is innocent. Alright. Did we hit a chapter point? Hell yeah. Snack time. When is it going to say? Well, when it's gonna. Oh, it doesn't say. I don't think it usually says objection during the. The summation examination. All right. It's yummy. I can't get over it. Ugh. Tastes better than actual takoyaki I've had. Order, please. Let us resume proceedings. Witnesses, you will now retake the stand. See if I can remember how I had them speak. I presume you heard the defense counsel's summation examination? Oh yeah, Governor. I did, Gov, I did. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Court, blimey! This is going to be hard work. Earlier in this trial, you gave the following testimony about your actions after you entered Windibanks. Well, it was a bedlam soon as, weren't it? What the fuck? It was, Nash, it was. Didn't even have time to pull me dukes on me Lucy lockets. However, that was a lie. You brothers. God blimey! On the night in question, you rifled through the items on the victim's counter. We never done nothing of the sort. How'd you figure that out? Oh. I see. You will now give formal testimony once again. You will tell the court precisely what happened on the night in question, and this time you will tell the truth. Each lie that passes your lips serves to increase the severity of your punishment. Oh, Jesus fucking... And that, gentlemen, may deal a crushing blow to your chances of ever seeing the light of day again. What? A thought worth pondering, perhaps. Say no more, governor. We hear you. We'll blab, we'll squeak, we'll peach. Peach? I thought you were a Ringo. Lucy Lockett. Lucy Lockett is referred to as Lucy Lockett. And John Gay's The Beggar's Opera. What? What does that mean? So how does that mean pockets? Alright, we did knock a few things over, but we weren't rifling through nothing. It was when we heard the gunshots, see, made us both jump and all that stuff went flying. Lomi, it didn't have to give me a fright. We was thinking the shooter'd come at the door and get us next. We stuck everything back where we found it and scarpered straight through him in the black. We couldn't have shut the pawnbroker, see? We never even had a chance, did we? His face, that was creepy. So you admit to the defense's accusation. Did they mention he was shot in the back to the witnesses? You did indeed ransack Mr. Winterbank's countertop on the night in question. Not ransack, Governor, no. That's right, Nash, that's right. It's more like we tidied up, yeah. Sorry. Did we mention? Did they know he was shot in the back? By their own admission, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery under dubious circumstances. However, they panicked and fled on hearing the gunshot, having first made good their mess. The way you said it, we hardly sound like roughs at all. We don't, Nash, we don't. Can't he make us sound a bit more cutthroat? Why would they want to sound like that? Why did I even give him this accent? It can't just be coincidence that these two men showed up at Windibanks that night. There's more to their testimony than meets the eye. They're probably hired thugs, to be honest. I'm sure of it. It was said at the beginning, but I don't know if the witnesses know. Yeah. Alright, cross-examination. We did knock a few things over.
Hold it!
If that's the case, then why didn't you testify to the effect in the first place? Well, you know, we ain't exactly squeaky clean, are we? We ain't, Nash, we ain't. If we admitted to something like that, people would think we was up to no good. Well said, Ringo Meal China. What's a China? We only land ourselves in even more trouble. And in fact now, as a result of lying in your previous testimony, that's exactly what you've done, landing yourselves in even more trouble. Ah, well, that's rotten luck. Says the rotten apple eater. What the fuck does that mean? Witnesses, explain your actions to the court. Why did you ransack the victim's counter? We never ransacked nothing. Right, Nash, right. More like we tidied the place up. Sorry. Van Zeeks is having none of it.
Hold it!
It's what seeing his face bounce like that is unappealing. So what you're saying is the sound of the gunshot shocked you so much that you knocked all those things off the counter? Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. I think they were hired. Well, it shocked us. It shocked one of us that much, yeah. This bag of nerves needs to stop. Needs to learn to keep his shirt on. Look, it was loud, alright, blimey. Me dead granny would have woken up with that bang. Big brother screamed like a bloomin' baby and fell over on the counter. I don't even think he could reach the counter. He knocked over loads of books, a candlestick, and some skull whatnot. That got tangled in some marionette. What knocked over a picture frame? What knocked them scales on the floor? Scales? Oh yeah. You've really mastered working quietly then. What a racket! Me granny would have been skinned back to her grave in a clatter like that. She would have been woken up by the gunshot and immediately died. So in short, the gunshot took you by surprise. And then some. I mean, what? It was...
Is that right?
Oh. It was quiet as a mouse and then all of a sudden, bam! Why is he, what's going on? Inspector Gregson, do you have something to add? Like I keep saying, I don't appreciate being lumped in with these scoundrels. Yeah, dragon scales. No, something to add about their testimony? You seemed to react just now at what Mr. Skulkin said. Did it make you think of something? It's probably nothing, of course. I wouldn't even bother to mention it, only... Well, the fact is, cases don't get solved if you ignore the little details. How about you just tell us what's on your mind? What's up? What did he realize? As you know, we brought these fellas into the yard for questioning last night. And the statement they gave then told a slightly different story than what they're saying now. What? Oops. Did it? You claimed you heard the victim shout something out before the gunshot. Might have. Does ring a bell now that you mention it. Yep. I say yep. Granted, it's only a minor detail, but still. I can't help feeling like perhaps you've been a bit sloppy with your testimony here, eh, fellas? If I discover the witness's testimony has been any more sloppy, I just hear sloppy, I think of fucking Final Fantasy, than it has hitherto proven to be, I shall be forced to bring the very harshest punishment to bear against them. Easy, easy. We'll get it right this time. That's it, yep. It's all coming back to me now. Sloppy. Then speak! Supplement your testimony with whatever details have miraculously returned to your questionable minds, sirs. Right you are, Gov. Just before the gunshot, we heard a voice yelling out, "Give me that gun!"
Hold it!
So in fact, you heard the voice and a gunshot almost simultaneously. We did, Gov, we did. Although, I suppose if you're being honest, we had a kind of wavering voice like before the yell and all. If you don't want to get shot, give me that gun! Kind of thing. A career in acting tragically missed. That was really nice. And where were the voices coming from? Could you tell? Of course we couldn't. From the other side of that door being the counter, it was. From the storeroom, where the victim was found dead. Oh, so obviously it was locked from the inside, because they couldn't get in. And the voice you heard, it was that of the victim, Mr. Windibank. On me granny's life, of course it was. Actually a third stake? On his granny's life, of course it was. And there's the third stake. So that would mean that you both knew Mr. Windibank and the sound of his voice. So that would mean what? What, Nash, what? Any ideas? Yes, Counsel, indeed it would. Nah, we didn't know the geezer. How am I supposed to deny it when that bloke and all the fancy clobbers giving us the evil eye? I thought they were talking about they were talking about something else and I was like, oh, what happened? If you value your lives, you'll ensure your testimony is accurate and true. On my granny's life it is. On his granny's life it must be. It's a good job his granny's dead. To summarize then, immediately after hearing the voice of the victim, you then hear the gunshot, causing you to stumble and upset the items on the counter, scattering them over the shop floor. You make it sound like we're clumsy. Don't forget we tied it up after like good little boys. Anyway, the way I see it. The bloke what owned the place was holding a gun, so he should have just fired instead of yelling at the girl. The girl. What? How are we only at the third one now? I could have swore we pressed so many of these already. You're saying that Mr. Winterbank had a gun in his hands? Oh yeah, bet that was a sight, eh? Them two waving them guns at each other must have been pretty heated. Wait, what? Huh? What do you mean, bet that was a sight? How did you see it? How did they know they each had a gun? I mean, just before he shouted out, we heard the geezer say, if you don't want to get shot. Didn't really sound like he meant it, mind. More of an empty threat, you could say. Mr. Winterbank was known to keep a revolver in his shop counter at all times. People say that to protect the articles in his keeping, he'd readily put a bullet in someone's head if required. Not someone being himself, of course. Good grief, extraordinary devotion indeed, if alarmingly misguided. Well, he certainly sounded like he was ready to pull the trigger the other night. Only the person was gonna shoot, beat him to it, cooked his goose proper. Bet he wished he'd squeezed the trigger instead of wasting time shouting, "Give me that gun!" And it was directly after those words that you heard the gunshot? It was more or less at the same time, Gov. Give me that gun! Bam! Kind of thing. Yes. A career in acting very tragically missed. Every fucking time. Then we heard the sound of someone hitting the deck. Before everything went dead quiet. After that, we done a slapdash job tidying the place up. Allow me, it didn't have give me a fright. We was thinking the shooter come out the door and get us. Hold it! The smile is indeed. So you didn't try to open the storeroom door then? Not on your life. It went deadly quiet after that, it did. Put the wind right up me. But anyway, the door was locked, weren't it? No way it was opening. Yes, of course. It was locked from the inside, or so we've been led to believe. It was, Gov, it was, from the inside. Right, so we had no way of knowing what was going on in there, did we? Unless there was some other way to get a view of the inside of the room. Like through a keyhole or spy hole, perhaps. Oh, we know there's a keyhole. Don't ring no bells! Don't light no lights! We had to cut and run before we noticed anything like that. We're still cutting our teeth in this game, see? But one day... we'll really cut the mustard. How their face is so flushed like that. It's cold outside. Please cut it out. But as we know, behind the door was the victim's lifeless body, with the accused not 2 feet away. Yes, unfortunately. Gina was there, unconscious, with a gun in her hand. These guys are driving you crazy. I kinda like them, they're pretty fun. To confirm that, would it be correct to say that neither of you set foot inside the storeroom? That's right, Gov, that's right. Couldn't have, even if we wanted to. We stuck everything back where we found it and scampered straight into him in the black. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. I forgot to stop this one. Yes, whereupon you fired a shot from your own gun at Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Oh, yeah, we was a bit hasty here, there. We was, Nash, we was. Truth be told, I was already shaking like a leaf when you lot turned up. You're shaking like a leaf? Don't put a loaded gun in your hand! Good advice, miss, good advice. Truth be told, me mind went totally blank. Before your mind goes totally blank, make sure you don't have a loaded gun in your hand! A goaded one. Mental note made, miss. After that, we legged it down the street, but apparently we looked dodgy to the coppers or something, so they clapped the derbies on us, like, winking. What the I don't know what they're saying, I don't know what any of this means! And after you'd been handcuffed, the police found this revolver in your possession, correct? Well, yeah. But listen, that proves it. Done it, eh? The way he shakes his head like that.
Hold it!
This is worse than a Riage talk. Why would we believe that? Eh? What? Well, because it's true, isn't it? The place was totally empty when we went in. At that time, the victim was already in the storeroom, having been forced to open the door by the accused who had a gun to his head. How do you know? What's the size difference between Gina and the fucking guy? I can only imagine her trying to have a gun to his head. In other words, on the night in question, these two witnesses never even laid eyes on the proprietor of the pawnbrokery, Mr. Windibank. Correct. You got it, mister! Down to a T. So the Skulkin brothers never actually encountered Mr. Windibank? Is that really true, I wonder? It's false because they knew what he sounded like. That's it? That's the full extent of their testimony? What is it, Bruno? You look very fierce. Welcome back, Professor. Did you have your did you have your crab game already? I could pour you some herbal tea if you're tired. Oh, thank you, but I'm fine. Being such a logical thinker, you'll probably laugh. But I feel as though these brothers are still hiding something important. It is nothing more than a feeling, though. I have no proof to support it. Well, feelings can be very logical at times. Sorry? People's expressions, the movements in their eyes, the words they choose. You can take all that in, and your brain will quietly analyze it to come up with a feeling like you described. You've concluded that there's something suspicious about this testimony without knowing why, that's all. I think you should trust your instincts. Iris, thank you. Sometimes I think if she's 10 years old, I must be 5. Oh, you're just playing. Oh, okay. Gina's 5? What the fuck? Gina's 5'3" and she's 10? What? Why is she so tall? The fuck? That is a big 10-year-old. What is the average size of a 10-year-old? Hold on. The average 10-year-old is 133 centimeters. She's gonna be 7'1". 138, sorry. It's just 4.5 feet. Holy fuck, she is tall. What am I supposed to look at? Oh. Gina's 17. I'm not talking about... Wait, are we talking about Gina's height? I thought we were talking about Iris's height. The fuck? How do I go to the next one? What the heck? Hold on. Oh, what am I supposed to do? I think that's it. Oh.
Objection!
Okay. You're saying... Okay, I got it. Iris is 311. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Ouch. I got shocked by my headset. Hold on. I got it. Yummy. You're saying that on the night in question, the victim, Mr. Windibank, was wielding a gun. Is that correct? That's it, Gov. You got the picture. He has, Nash. He has. No question. And yet the photographic evidence from the time of the incident clearly shows that Mr. Windibank was not in possession of a firearm of any description.
Objection!
Hmm? You surprise me. Does the defense really intend to highlight evidence that compromises the position of the accused anymore? Yes, because they're fucking lying. For one, how do they even know he had the gun unless they saw him with it? Like, stupid head. And two, if they didn't see him with it, how would they know how he had the gun unless they were lying? Which means that their testimony is still wrong. Stupid head. Stupid doo-doo. This prosecutor's stupid. I call for a new prosecutor. This one's too dumb. Furthermore, the defense has failed to establish that the photographic print presented was taken a suitably short time prior to the victim's death. Your chronology is severely lacking, counsel. Yeah, that's right. Too right, Nash, too right. The old geezer could have been about to turn the tables on the girl, eh? Hardly likely. Did I mess up? I'm afraid this won't stand as conclusive evidence. But I did get a point taken away. Did it not work? How does it not work? Continue with the cross-examination, counsel, when heed by earlier warning witnesses. He brought a point. A skulkin's never skulkin'. Oh, hold on. How do we know he was holding the gun? How do they know? I'm angry. How the fuck did they know he was holding a gun? I guess. Well, I think he said Wagahai. Okay, Shinso, I'll take a drink. Give me that gun. I'm just gonna press on this again. So in fact, you heard a voice. Oh, hold on. They said, if you don't want to get shot, give me that gun. Which means there was 2 guns here. That's what they said, right? Hold on. If you don't want to get shot, give me that gun. What? I can't present anything in here. What the heck? What am I doing? We didn't know the geezer. Hurry up! Y'all talk too much. Hurry up! Well, I guess if I can't get in trouble, I might as well just present whatever I can. Yeah, well, take a look at this. Oh, fuck, I can't get in trouble. I can't get in trouble, fuck. Oops. What? How come I didn't get in trouble last time if it wasn't relevant? Oh, fuck. I'm so confused. Give me that gun. Hold on. Do, 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 do. You have to pop your 2 prints in here to start with, you see. When you look through the eyepieces, you can see the image on the 3 dimensions. The important thing is to get right in the position of 2 prints. I don't know who came up with the idea of Stereoscope, but it's quite it's fascinating. Do, do. Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba be do be do be do boo. How do I play this game? The bloke on the place was holding the gun, so he would have just fired instead of yelling at the girl. Lummy didn't have a... it didn't give off... I don't know what I'm saying. Oh. Because I can't present stuff while they're talking, right? I'm so confused!
Hold it!
You're saying that Mr. Windibank had a gun in his hands? Oh yeah, I bet that was a sight, eh? Them two waving the guns at each other must have gotten pretty heated. I mean, just before he shot... This... If this was a real fucking courtroom, you could just be like, a judge, if they both had fucking guns, then, what's this? Now there's a third gun. So, where the fuck did it come from? Like, that would be enough, wouldn't it? This case has inconclusive evidence. Case adjourned. Some shit like that. I can't do anything. Bang, 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 bang. Cook this goose proper. I don't got it! I don't... Excuse me. I don't get it! Ugh. Ugh. What am I supposed to do? Bum bang bang bum bum. Dum bum bum bam ba da bum ba da bum ba dum boom boom dum boom dum boom. Oops, I accidentally progressed. But I don't know, Iris. I'm too dumb. My brain no worky. The movements of their eyes. Their eyes are all going 2 different directions. We never even had a chance, did we?
Hold it!
And why would we believe that? Eh, what? Well, because it's true, wouldn't it? The place was totally empty when we went in. That time, the victim was already in his storeroom, having been forced to open the door by the accused who had the gun to his head. Correct. I still love seeing that. Never actually encountered Mr. Winterbank. Hold on. I believe these are completely unrelated. Yo. Gabe, can you give me the answer? I'm stuck. I need help. I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking respond to. I don't get it. Literally thought I had it, and then it's like, oh no, you're wrong, but you're right also. Like, what the fuck? Was holding the gun so he wouldn't just fire instead of yelling at the girl. I already presented the gun, right? Like, if I present this again...
Objection!
Because it does the same thing. I think it's just going through the same stuff. Why does it go silent, though?
Objection!
They only make it go silent if, like, you got it right. So, like, what the fuck did I get wrong? I'm so confused. Is that statement number 5? No. Hold on. Does it need to be statement number 5? I'm so confused. Bam 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 down bam down bam dum 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 dum. We never had the chance because this board did it herself. Dun, 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 dun. Well, they said they never had a chance. Bam 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 da, do, do, do. Yeah, what? Pinata. Alright, might as well.
Objection!
You did have a chance. You could have done it through the They could have done it through the fucking keyhole. They could have shot it through the keyhole. That would have hit him in his back, right? What? I won't lower my hand until I prove my claim's innocence, as long as it's quite quick. The way he fucking does it. I don't get it! This is literally the worst one I've ever had to, like, fucking... Clearly I have to present something. What happens if I run out? I already pressed on it. I thought I already pressed on it. did it. These two witnesses never even laid eyes on the proprietor, Mr. Winterbank. You got it, Mr. Down to a T. Says they never actually encountered. Oh, and that's it. But, hold on. Does encountering mean like they didn't hear him either? These snacks are really good. If that's the case, I don't know what I'm supposed to present. If they didn't shoot, if they couldn't have shot him because they didn't have a chance to, that would have meant he was already shot, right? But like, what the fuck do I do with that? Show the gun? I'm about to run out of all of my stuff.
Objection!
God damn it, no! What am I supposed to do? Ah! I don't get it. I'm already past my stream time. I wanted to end 15 minutes ago, but I'm stuck at this. I would doom myself if I came back to this next week. Game. I'm about to lose because I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to do. We weren't rifling through nothing.
Hold it!
People would think we was up to no good. Hold on. Hold on. This is the second one.
Hold it!
Give me that gun, he says. The music doesn't help for what? So in fact you heard the voice and the gunshot almost simultaneously. We did, Gov, we did. Although I suppose if you're being honest, we had a kind of wavering voice before, like the yell and all. If you don't want to get shot, give me that gun. Bam. Kind of thing. Give me that gun if you don't want to get shot. Implies there was 2 fucking guns. What am I supposed to do with this info? Who do I show this to? Hello? Where were the voices coming from? Of course we could. From the storeroom. Where the victim was found dead. The voice you heard was that of the victim. Yes, we've pressed everything. I pressed everything. I mean, Granny's my life. Of course it was. I'll try again, but I could swear I pressed on everything. I only got 2 left. That you knew, Mr. Winterbank. Yeah. Ugh. This is so annoying. I'm getting a headache. Why is this one so long? Bang, 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 bang. I know I've already pressed that one.
Hold it!
Maybe I didn't press on this one, so you didn't try to open the storeroom door then? Not in your life. It went deathly quiet after that, it did, put the wind right up in me. No, I pressed on this. Fucking shit. But anyway, the door was locked, wasn't it? No way it was opening. Yes, of course, it was locked from the inside, or so we've been led to believe. It was, Gov, it was, from the inside. Right, so we have no way of knowing what was going on in there, did we? Unless there was some other way to get a view of the inside of the storeroom. Maybe through a keyhole or a spy hole, perhaps. Don't ring no bells, no light, no lights. We had to cut and run before we noticed anything like that. We're still cutting our teeth in this game, see, but one day. I don't get it. Really, cut the mustard. Please cut it out. Unfortunately. Gina was in there, unconscious, with a gun in her hand. So then what the fuck was he talking about? Confirm, would it be correct to say that neither of you set foot inside the storeroom? That's right, Gov, that's right! Couldn't have, even if we wanted to.
Hold it!
Let's see. Doo-doo. Yes, whereupon you fired a shot from your own gun at Herlock Sholmes. Oh, yeah, yeah, this is where Iris just fucking yells at them. We've already passed on everything! I don't get it! I'm about to just lose my damn mind. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna lose the case. Gina's gone. She's gone forever. She's getting hung. Sorry, Gina. I don't fucking know it anymore. I'm sorry. Ugh. Ah! Apparently pressing every button here doesn't do anything. Boo doo, boo doo, doo 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 doo. Bum 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 bum. Van Ziggs is probably like, hurry up, get this over with. Fucking die already. Ba 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 da ba ba. Da 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 do 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 do. Ba da da da. Here, take a look at this! Damn, check that out. That's not right. Oh, another loss. Hana, you think you can get away with murder when this game is... Gina holding the gun? Why would I present the photo of the victim? Hold on. Do 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 do. I guess I could say like, oh, there's no gun here.
Objection.
Are you kidding me? I would have rather just lost because now I've only got one left and that's gonna be like that for the rest of the court fight. I'm gonna fucking lose. So you're saying that on the night in question, the victim, Mr. Windibank, was wielding a gun. Is that correct? Why? What? This is the same fucking thing. It's just the... This is the same... It's just a different picture. The same thing is being said. It's the same fucking thing. I hate this game. That's it, Gov. You've got the picture. Yes, Nashi, yes, no question. And yet, photographic evidence obtained immediately after the incident clearly shows that Mr. Windibank was not holding a firearm of any description. You what? Gordon Bennett, that ain't right.
Objection!
Object this. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. I was so angry. There could be no question that the victim's revolver was used in the incident. I would remind the court that Mr. Windibank's gun was found at the scene. Not only was it identified as the murder weapon, but it was found in the accused's hands. Yeah, that mole tool who used the victim's own gun to finish him off. Give me that gun! Bam! Kind of thing.
Hold it!
I always say kind of thing. Stay exactly where you are. Stay exactly where you are, right there. Eh? If the crime had taken place as you so colorfully described in your testimony, it would give rise to undeniable and significant inconsistency to the final moments you just acted out. Goodness, are you sure, counsel? You intrigue me, my learned friend, but let's see some evidence to support your claim. Where's the proof that demonstrates this inconsistency in the witness's portrayals of the final moments? The autopsy report, which shows being shot in the back.
Take that!
According to their testimony, the witnesses claim to have heard a shout of "Give me that gun," followed by the gunshot. Indeed, with the two events happening almost simultaneously, or we've been led to believe. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's right. Now, if that testimony is true, that would mean that at the moment of death, the victim and his attacker would have been facing each other. However, in the autopsy report, it clearly states that the victim died instantly after being shot from behind. So, as I stated before, what crime scene photograph? The fuck? Bitch. Oh, the one from the blood? Fuck. Okay. Wait, no, that wouldn't have done anything. So as I stated before, there is an undeniable inconsistency in your testimony, Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Yeah! God, I'm angry that I was stuck on that for like fucking minutes for such a long time. But it's the God's honest truth. It is Nash, it is, when he was shot that night. They lied, and so the Skulkin brothers were sent to prison forever. They were embarrassed. The shopkeeper had a gun in his hand, and we saw it with our own bleeding eyes. How did you see it? How? Did I hear you right just now? You actually saw Mr. Winterbank holding a gun? Something like that might have slipped out. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, you have all just heard the admission by these two witnesses that on the night in question, they actually saw with their own eyes the victim wielding a gun. I got them on the ropes. Which can only mean that despite their testimony to the contrary, the Skulkin brothers must have encountered the victim in person. Nash, yeah! I love it. Order, order, order! Witnesses, explain yourselves at once. Well, the thing is, it weren't supposed to, It would seem that my previous warning fell on deaf ears. I made it quite clear that false witness would be the death of you. Oh shit! He's gonna kill them right here and now! He's gonna whip out a fourth gun. Am I to understand that you replaced the untruths of your original testimony with renewed lies? Ever so sorry, Governor. Truth is, see, we, cut it out, Nash, cut it out. If we blab now, you know what it'll do to us. What are they talking about? Moida in the court. Let me make your position here perfectly clear. You will talk. There is no other option available to you. Oh no, the Mario Bros about to get gunned down. Luigi, get the lasagna. Ugh. Bro, come on, the game's up. But you'll have our guts regardless. In case it hasn't quite sunk in yet, no matter how hard you try and hide it, the truth will come out. The truth come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Man, Zeus is gonna suck their blood with his off-brand Dracula attire. On the night in question, it is now apparent that you brothers met face-to-face with the victim. I demand that you testify again to explain the precise circumstances under which this meeting took place. Well... Do we have to? On pain of death. I suggest you make yourselves fully aware that this is your very last chance to tell the truth. Okay, I'll take a drink. And what happens if the witnesses keep fucking lying? Like, what the fuck is this? What kind of shit is going on? Anyway, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Because I'm hungry. I think it's before I get too upsetty about everything else. Also because I've only got one little strike left. We're gonna go ahead and stop here. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, let's go see who we can read though. Nayo's live. Damn, Nayo's so big. Oh, Nayo hit partner. Yo, what the fuck? Nayo's so successful. I wish I could be a successful bug. Alright, let's go. Let's give Nayo some love. She is playing Inscription. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe it's the whole lewd stuff that they got going on. No, it's not. It's more than that. It's like Phasmo. Oh, is it multiplayer? I will. Is it? Phasmo. Wait, no, it's not. Anyway. Oh, it's a card game. I thought it was a scary game too. Isn't it like a board like game? Anyway. Anyway, I'll be live again tomorrow at, I think, noon. It's easy to spoil. Oh, okay. At noon with, what's tomorrow? Saturday? Tales of the Abyss, right? No worries. I mean, I'm gonna come and watch her, so I mean, what the fuck? Alright. So tomorrow, Saturday, Tales of the Abyss at noon. Thank you all again for coming, and, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.